How Cute and Stars in the Evenings. We're live from Miami, Florida all week long. We might as well go ahead and start it right now because my guest peanut for the whole entire show today is Mr. Big Brother himself. Rance is on the show.
Hello,
What's
everyone.
Up, Zach?
I wish everyone was looking at me right now because I just want to get up and dance.
Well, you can dance.
Yeah,
and all show long, we're going to be taking pictures and sharing it on our Instagram and Twitter pages.
Perfect.
Because your fans are nuts.
Hey, Lance, be nice to my fans. I love them.
Nuts is a good thing. Are you
Okay,
kidding
good,
me?
good,
I
good.
love it. I've never been more excited for a show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the interaction that everyone, has been giving us the last, month. I mean, they've been wanting this for a month now.
Yeah, right?
And I'm so excited that you're finally here. I knew when we were going down to Miami for Art Basel that was when I knew we could have you on the show,
Yep.
so it was perfect. Oh, by the way, Turkey Turchin's with us too. Hi, Turkey.
Oh, hey.
Oh, sorry, you got second billing today. I'm sorry.
I usually do.
Oh, so you're
okay.
still cute. Don't worry about it.
Thanks.
All right. We have a huge show planned. We're going to get to know you so much better than any fan ever thought they knew about you. So let's go ahead and start with some questions right here. Oh, we have some surprise guests today, too. So we have
Really?
some guests on the show. Also, Betty Who is going to be on the show today.
Yeah.
Yeah, Betty Who.
Love to hear that.
She's going to perform, right?
She's going to be performing like 2 or 3 songs today. She's here for the New Next Now Awards, which
New
is
Now
on
Next.
New Now Next Awards for Logo. It's a really fun award show. Really, it airs this Friday, but we film it tomorrow, and they invite all these people that they think are going to be the biggest things of 2015. And so they chose Betty Who to perform because they think she's going to be the biggest thing of 2015. So we're very excited to have her on the show. All right, so Zach, we have tons of questions that your fans have sent in. We're going to do that a little later on the show.
Okay, perfect.
Because I did this hashtag Lance Asks, and it blew up. In fact, it was trending on Twitter.
Really?
Yes, when I created that, it was trending because of your fans, because they're that amazing. All right, so let's start off with how you got on Big Brother. Now, as a fan of I've watched Big Brother since I think season 3.
Yeah.
And season 3. And I'm obsessed with it. So I understand why people get so invested in people like yourself because I feel like I know you. I've watched you so many hours. I feel like I know you very well, but we just met just a few seconds ago.
Yeah, and I want to say, like, right now, I'm afraid to speak because I'm actually extremely nervous right now in front of you, Lance.
You're nervous, Zach? What? How's that possible?
I never get nervous, but being in front of one of my idols when I was growing up, I am the biggest fanboy of NSYNC.
Yeah.
So sitting next to you right now, I mean, I can't take my eyes off you right now. So so let me get a little more comfortable. Let me warm up a little
All right,
bit.
we got you.
Okay.
So you were an NSYNC fan over Backstreet Boys back in the day? Or did you like all boy bands? Were you just
You know what? It was like 90% NSYNC,
Yeah.
5% 98 Degrees,
Okay.
4% Backstreet Boys,
Yeah.
and the other 1% was like Shaggy.
Yeah.
Shaggy. Hey.
Shaggy needs some love too.
Yeah.
So going back to how you got on the show, what inspired you to get on in the first place, and how did you audition for it?
Yeah, my mom has been a super fan of Big Brother since season 1, and she's obsessed with the show. I don't want to say that I enjoyed the show a lot, but I watched it with her every summer. And, I'm watching season 15 and I'm like, dude, who are these losers that they pick on this show? Like if I went on this show, not only would I win, which I thought that obviously was not the case, but I knew I was going to get on it and I knew I'd make a huge splash for the summer. And, so they came to Gainesville, Florida. I just graduated from UF. They came to Gainesville, Florida for open casting calls. I showed up. And now I'm sitting here with you. So
Wow, I didn't know they did open casting calls or something.
yeah,
like
they
that.
went to, I think they went to 30 cities,
Yeah.
and Gainesville, Florida was one of the cities. Why they went to Gainesville, I have no idea. Clearly it worked out for them, and me as well. So
because they want real people. I thought season 15 was some of the worst casting ever.
Yeah.
I just thought so they needed something big for
Right.
16, and I think they delivered. I loved this season. When you came into the house, because I do a Big Brother fantasy league every year.
What?
I do
that
like,
exists?
Yeah, I do like fantasy football, and
What?
but I do my Big Brother. So I picked my 3 to win. That's on my team, and I picked you as the one that everyone was going to turn their backs on. I was like, no one's going to like this guy. He's going to play way too hard.
Yep.
And I was like, and the viewers are not going to like this guy. He's going to be one of, like Dr. Evil type guy. But no, you switched that around very quickly.
Yeah, I did. I mean, you know what? To get on a reality show in the first place, I felt like I kind of had to exaggerate my personality a little bit, you know, blow up my persona. And when I got on the show, I really wanted to follow through with that. However, I did want to play the game really reserved and passive and have people come to me. But, you know, I don't shut up and I'm crazy and I love stirring the pot and antagonizing anyone, you know, that comes into contact with me. So being on that show and I was extremely bored. I slept 15 hours a day. So when I was awake, I, you know, wanted a lot of bang bang to happen, you know?
Yeah. What does that house smell like?
I mean, it depends. We had cleaning parties every couple weeks, but it smells really bad, especially the bathroom.
It looks like it would smell bad.
And it was infested with ants.
Really?
Yeah. There was like a million ants on this trash can. I couldn't get over it.
You know, I work for Entertainment Tonight now, and we're right across the street from you, you know, on CBS Radford. And so when I would go over there and do some stories, I would always just kind of walk around the Big Brother house, just hoping that I would, you know, get some kind of, you know, secret, I don't know, something, the next competition.
Right.
Yeah, but I always was wanting to like yell over the walls, be like, Zach, Frankie's really on your side. Don't turn your back on him. I swear. Now, you've gone back and seen all the episodes, right?
No, I'm on episode 10.
How have you not seen all the episodes? That would be the first thing.
You know what? Originally, I didn't want to watch it. As soon as I get out the house, you know, people keep telling me, yo, this person was talking crap about you. You know, you don't talk to this person, yada, yada, yada. So I needed a couple weeks to, you know, decompress, get back to normal life, you know, check all my 20 million messages on my phone. Right. And then, you know, I was like, do I want to watch it? Do I need to watch it right now? And I was bored on a plane. I bought the season on iTunes, and I started watching them on episode 10. And I haven't really been in a lot of the action yet, so I haven't got to the good parts. But, you know...
So you haven't gotten to the part where, Frankie does the Power of Veto, right? What was the one where...
Which one?
Everyone turned their back on Frankie.
Yeah, that was the BOB when it was me versus Frankie.
Yes.
Yeah, it was the football one.
That was an epic episode.
Yeah, that was
epic.
My
gosh. But to see how one day y'all could all be fighting and then the next day just all be best friends again.
Yep.
That house turns so quickly.
It does. Not only does it turn so quickly, but a lot of people don't understand, you know, how close everyone gets because, you know, I wake up next to this person every day. I brush my teeth next to them. I go to the bathroom right after them. I go to sleep next to them, and we do it all over every single day. So no one really realizes how close everyone gets. And the fact that, you know, Frankie and I's fight was so big and iconic, and then the next day it's like, all right, you know, we're still best friends. Like nothing changed.
Yeah, it's a real family.
You know, it is. But it was really hard to, you know, completely trust him again after I heard the rumors.
Of course, it's a game.
It's tough.
Never
it's
trust
really tough.
anyone. Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of y'all's relationship, I loved watching y'all this summer because it was a relationship we never got to see on television before. The bromance between you know the straight guy and the gay guy, and I love that this younger generation has no walls about it, you know, with relationships like that, which is so sweet to see.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of fans are, you know, always like, well, I mean, is he bi? Is he gay? Right. Like, do you have an answer for that?
I mean, I can answer it however I want. I mean, obviously I'm straight, but you know, these days we're on like a Kinsey scale. There's a spectrum. You could be 90% straight. You could be 10% straight. You could be,
agreed.
You know, it's
all gray.
It's all gray.
Yeah.
It's all gray.
They just did a study I just read on Facebook about a big study between straight men and gay guys or something like that. And it had something, they released some kind of, I don't know, serotonin or something in their bodies where it's the relationship between the guys that makes them more willing to have a more intimate relationship with them. It's interesting. It's very interesting.
I read that.
But it only happens between guys.
Yeah. Like
dudes,
if you have
bros.
like, it's like they ask like questions, like sexual questions or just like, or bond friend questions, and then there's like something stupid else, something else.
And the friends question.
And the friend question like increased like the straight
more
guys,
willingness to
like
like cuddle and stuff like that, like be more intimate with the guy. Oh, that was very interesting. Now going into the show, did you have a favorite our favorite Big Brother contestant beforehand?
Oh yeah, Dr. Will is by far my favorite. I love Evil Dick as well. I just love their character and how they go about the game. You know, everything they do for a reason. And I tried to emulate that. I tried to mirror exactly what Dr. Will did, but I'm not Dr. Will. You know, our brains are engineered differently. I can't control some of the stuff I say. Yeah. He's a lot smarter than me. But you know, I did my best, and I also tried to play my own game as well. But you know, I stick out like a sore thumb. I can't shut up. You know, my mouth is always moving, and I don't really think before I speak. So I got into a lot of trouble in the Big Brother house, and I'm just happy I made it as far as I did. You know, I'm blessed to make it to day 63.
Yeah, I mean, you made it very far. Was that surprising? Did you think that your mouth was going to get in trouble?
I did think my mouth was going to get me in trouble. Like I said, when I went into the house, I wanted to play very passive, reserved. I want everyone to come with me. I didn't really want to be in a lot of conversations, but my personality just took over, and yeah, you know, I was a big part of the season, and it was a lot of fun too. I had a great summer, and I'm extremely blessed that I even got the opportunity to play Big Brother.
Yeah, well, you were the most talked about player for sure this summer. I mean, even over the winner, Derek. And did you think Derek deserved to win the $500,000?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
good.
I mean, it either should have been Derek or Frankie. Frankie won. Literally, he snaps his fingers, he wins a competition. You know what I mean? He did everything at will. He wants to win the competition, he's going to win the competition. Yeah. He wants to manipulate someone into voting for someone else, he'll do that. He really had the entire house by the balls. Like, Derek had the house by the balls as well, but Frankie's social game really surpassed Derek's. And on top of that, I don't want to bring it up, but, you know, Team America was a huge part of, you know, Derek, Frankie, and Donnie's success in the game. Yeah. If I was part of Team America, I think I would have lasted a lot further than day 63.
You coulda.
That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Well, let's ask someone that was part of Team America right now.
Okay.
In our New York studio right now, joining us live is Frankie Grande.
No.
Well, hello, Daddy. Hi, Zach. Hi, Lance. Hi, Turkey Turgeon.
Hi, Frankie.
Oh, my God. Well, hello there, Rose.
Oh, I wish you could see my face right now.
Oh, my God. I wish you could see my face right now. You know what face I'm making. I'm beaming from ear to ear. Zach.
Oh, I love that I have Zankie on the show right now. Have y'all done an interview together before?
Never.
Or is this your first Zankie?
Never.
Oh.
This is our first Zankie moment. It's an epic moment.
I can't stop smiling.
Oh, my God. Me too. Hi, Zach. Oh, my God.
I
You're
had no idea
so
you were going to be on the
cute.
show.
I didn't. Well, I surprised you. I was like, let's not tell him. Let's bombard him. Oh, my God.
It's a nice surprise.
I miss you.
I miss you too, man. I haven't really seen you in a while.
I know. When's the last time y'all saw each other? You were just in New York, right?
Yep. Went to Frankie's opening night of Rock of Ages.
I know. Frankie, how's that going at Rock
Oh my
of
God,
Ages?
Rock of Ages is unbelievable. I've been having so much fun, and there have been so many fans that come out to every single show, and it's been so great to actually kind of get to connect with them on this kind of personal level, and then just to be back on Broadway again is just such a wonderful, wonderful feeling. And it's finally, I feel like a human again. I feel like my life is now back to some sort of normal schedule, and I love it.
Right. It's nice to have a schedule. You play Franz in Rock of Ages.
Yeah.
One of my favorite characters.
Yeah, I play a German boy. Yeah, who's just loving life and really loves to be just happy.
When is your last show? Is it in January?
January 18th. I'll be closing the show.
Oh my goodness! You get to close the show.
Yeah, I get
That's
to
fun.
take Rock of Ages final bow.
Wait,
on Broadway.
what day is it? I want to be there.
January 18th, Zach.
All right, Lindsay, book my flight.
I might be there too. I'm there for a promotion.
Doug, get Zach a ticket.
Perfect.
All right,
Perfect.
Let's do it. Okay, so that might be the next Zankie reunion is in New York for your final show.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
that. We
Zach,
gotta be there for that.
Zach, you should come to New Year's though. We'll have fun. We'll go someplace fun.
I'll be there.
Yeah, come to New Year's. That'll be more fun.
Okay.
All right, now I
And
have
then
to
stay
ask
with
this
me for 2
question
weeks.
now.
Yes, Rose. Obviously, I'm staying with you.
I love this Rose talk.
Yes, Rose.
Now, Frankie, Zach got very upset when you told everyone that you were Ariana Grande's brother and that you were playing for charity. One, I want to know, was that just a gameplay that you were playing for charity, or were you actually playing for charity?
No, I'm playing for charity. I actually just sent in a check for $20,000 to build on.
Nice.
And
Awesome.
I raised an additional $7,000 so that we could actually build the school. And I'll be going in January. And yes, Zach, you're getting an email tonight with all the deets. So
Wait,
yeah.
so this is your Africa trip, right?
Yes, this is my Africa trip. Yeah, I'm going to be building a school in my grandfather's name in Malawi.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I'm really
All right, see, I
excited.
never knew. Yeah, I had no idea if you were just saying that just to win America's votes about your working for charity. But yeah, that's
But you know how
really
charitable
cool.
I am. You've known me for
Yes,
years.
you
You know
are.
that I've been flying to Africa for almost 9 years now. I've been going there and doing work. So I mean, I definitely that was the goal to build schools down there, and that I was blessed to be a part of Team America so that I could win enough money to build a school. And Zach, you were a part of Team America, Rose. Wait till you see those missions. We used you for every single mission. You helped me build this school more than you could possibly know. So of course you're
Aw,
going.
thank you.
You really
My
did.
favorite My favorite mission that y'all did was when y'all had to do the night watch.
Yeah,
Yes.
The rat. Yeah.
Oh, that was my favorite.
Yeah.
That was great. I mean,
just-
everyone was them.
I just last night watched the one where we hid everyone's stuff. Like
yeah, that was a good one.
with Kathy Griffin and the veto and everything. Zach, when you get there, I am so excited. Zach, you have to text me as you watch everything because you'll see. You'll see.
Oh, I
Rose.
will. I will.
You'll see.
Yeah, I'm still.
I've
pissed
always
that they
loved
chose
you.
Kathy Griffin to do that instead of me
I
because
know, what the hell?
I'm a way bigger Big Brother fan than Kathy Griffin.
But
Yeah,
you're
but you're way
not
too nice,
mean.
Lance.
Exactly.
I could give it
No.
to you.
You're so nice.
Time.
Say something mean, Lance. Go for it. Something.
Your hair is really cute today.
So basically you're the prop. Props. Props. You're the prop spot,
Okay,
Lance.
All right, so Zanki's going to be here for a little while with us. So, but right now, I got to get to our new guest here because, Frankie, I know you're going to love this person so much because I'm excited to welcome back to the show an artist I absolutely love. Her album, Take Me When You Go, came out in September, and it is a must-have. She just returned from her own U.S. tour, and then she opened up for Katy Perry all over Australia, where she's from. This Friday, you can see her perform at the New Now Next Awards on Logo, and today she's going to play live right here in the studio for us. Betty Who, welcome back, Betty.
What up, Betty? Who?
What's going on? Hi, kids. What's going on?
Yes, Zach and
Yeah.
Frankie, meet Betty Who.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, Z's. Hi,
Oh
Z's.
my God, hi.
Betty, how's your trip been to Miami?
Oh my goodness, it was really great. It was very stressful. I think you and I ran into the into each other at the airport yesterday.
I jumped on your leg from LA to Miami.
Yes, you did. Except I think you were sitting in a far more comfortable seat than I was sitting.
Oh, yeah?
I was
Oh.
the very back of the plane,
Well,
which
of
is
course,
probably why we
I
didn't see
was
each
sitting
other
next-
until Miami.
I was sitting next to Turkey. That's why
Right.
I wasn't very
That's
comfortable. Yeah.
And the seats are big.
We I think we traveled about door to door. We left Sunday in Brisbane at 6:25 a.m. and got to Miami around. I got to our house in Miami around 10 o'clock, 10:30 p.m. on Sunday. So we had 2 Sundays, and I think it totaled about like 36 hours of travel.
Oh man.
Yeah. Wow.
So it was brutal.
You're exactly opposite of Australia right now.
Yeah,
mean,
I feel
Miami
kind of
cannot
crazy,
be-
actually. I was like the actual opposite side of the world. I feel a little bit just like out of my mind today, but that's my favorite state of being, so
Well,
it's great.
since, you've been touring for a while. I mean, do you even get jet lag anymore?
It depends. I maintain that the LA to London jet lag is the worst kind of jet lag in the world, but I'm doing okay. It's honestly so much about how you set it up. So we go into it very specifically being like, okay, we get on the plane at this time, stay up for 2 hours, watch a movie, then you take a 20-minute nap, then you watch a TV show, and then you eat dinner, and then you sleep for 10 hours. And so it's like, it's very strategic, trying to figure out exactly how to basically wake up in the right time zone and stay there. So I did wake up today at like 1 p.m. So that wasn't really that helpful, but it's better than waking up at 6 p.m. So I did
True.
okay.
So
Well,
did
we woke up at 12, but that's because we were out till 6 in the morning.
Good for you.
Yay. Good boy,
Best
Lance.
way. Yeah.
That's a good way. That's the way to go.
Where were you? My goodness.
Well, we forgot
Do you
the
wanna
box.
live?
No, we went to Mansion. No,
Oh, my
not the
goodness.
box. We were at Mansion because I forgot this weekend was White Party.
Shut up,
So
no
we went
way.
It
to
is?
a White Party event last night. And
Edgy.
Yeah, very, very edgy. But it was one of those things that you started dancing because there's a huge dance
Yeah.
floor. And I looked at my
didn't
watch
stop.
and 3 hours had passed already and it felt like 10 minutes. I'm like, what the hell
I
was
know.
that?
That's the beautiful thing about dance, the world of dance.
Good time. But I got to say, there was a lot of hairy, sweaty men rubbing up on you last night.
I know.
And they had just shaved, apparently, and you had the 5 o'clock shadow happening on the
Yes.
shoulders.
It was like sweaty
Ew.
cactuses. Just
Ew.
bumping into
I got a
you.
lot of
My face.
I got a lot of carpet burn.
Are you sure you?
Hi, jeez.
Are you sure you weren't at the black
Lord.
party? Sounds like the black party to me.
Oh, Frankie, you never take me to these fun things. God.
Oh, yeah, I'll take you whenever.
All
you
right,
want.
everyone. I see you calling in, and we're going to get to your calls in a little bit. So please hang on. It's 866-305-6887 if you want to join in the conversation. But Betty,
Yes.
I think you should play a little something for
Yeah,
us.
Oh my
please.
goodness.
Because
I
know
can do that.
a lot of people right now, this is the first time they're going to get to hear you.
Sure.
And I'm so happy that you're here because like literally you're my favorite artist of the
Oh my
year.
God.
And
Stop.
and I'm so
Rance.
glad that you're doing
I'm sweating.
And I'm glad you're doing the New Now Next Awards that'll air on Friday because
Yeah.
people will get. Is this your first award show?
That's televised like a lot, yeah, kind of.
Nice. So your first television award show
Oh,
debut.
no. Oh my goodness! I know because I'm nominated. I don't know why I'm nominated,
Yeah.
but I'm nominated
Yeah, you
for
are.
best new female
Well,
artist. It's crazy.
well, one, I know why you're nominated because you are definitely the best
Oh my gosh,
female
stop.
new artist of the year.
I wish you're the only person who could vote. You're the be all and end all.
But what's great about these awards is this is what they honor, it kind of recaps what happened in 2014 and it's a celebration, but they invite the people that they think are going to be the biggest in 2015.
That's great news.
So if you're performing,
that.
then that means that,
Damn.
the gays have your back.
Well, I think the gays, to be honest with you, since day one, I have felt the support and the presence of the gays in my life, which has made me the happiest girl in the world.
Yeah.
I've been very, very lucky in that way. I have just kind of like the warmest, most awesome, not evil fan base in the whole world. Everyone's so nice. I honestly wonder all the time. I'm like, why are people so nice to me?
Yeah.
It's because you're hot and you have a cute accent.
Oh my God, is that why?
Yeah, like for real. Like you're super hot and that accent's like irresistible. As soon as
Oh
you
my
start
God, I'll
talking,
take
I was
it.
like, oh my God, I love her. Oh my God.
the gay instantly turned up.
Yep,
Immediately.
exactly.
It's the boobs and the accent.
Yep.
Instant besties.
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
All right, Betty Who, what would you like to play for us today?
Well, how about I play my new single? It's called All of You.
Well, that sounds perfect.
Actually, we picked it as a new single because a lot of people, particularly the gays, have been very fond of this song. So.
Good, you got to listen to your people.
Great, I have to.
All right.
Great, I'm going to play
Give
All
it
of
to
You
us.
then.
All right.
It's a perfect day for a fight, running after me in the pouring rain, screaming, baby, you were right. I need you, I need you. Calling my name is a twisted game, 'cause it wears me down till I love you more. Waking up to us making up makes it better than before. And the uptight convertible nights with you. I'll give you romance 100 lost chances too. Sometimes you make it impossible, but I wanna go and get lost with you, my love. I want you to give me all of you. All of you. Get to know me in your backseat. Drive me crazy, then you drive me home. The only place I wanna be is with you, is with you. Trying my luck when I work you up, throwing all your clothes out the second floor. Waking up to us making up makes it better than before. Tight convertible nights with you. I'll give you romance 100 lost chances too. Sometimes you make it impossible, but I wanna go and get lost with you, my love. I want you to give me all of you. It's a perfect day for a fight, running after me in the pouring rain. is true. Sometimes you make it impossible, but I wanna go and get lost with you, my love. I want you to give me all of you, my love. I want you to give me all of you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Betty Who live on Dirty Pop.
Oh my God.
Great.
Thanks for the applause track. I love that.
Wow. No, that's not a track. That's me furiously applauding
That's
in New York.
actually you.
Yeah, That was amazing.
Frankie, I know you have to leave in the next 15 minutes because you know you have this thing.
Yeah,
called Broadway
I
that
can
you have
stay
to go
for maybe
to.
20.
Oh, okay.
Whatever,
nice.
Frankie. Broadway can wait.
Yeah. They will. They'll wait.
So Betty, what are you doing after? Oh, wait, first I forgot to ask you this because I got to fanboy out a little bit.
Okay.
How was Katy Perry to work with?
Oh my gosh, she was a dream.
Yeah.
That whole tour was awesome. I mean, it's like, I don't really spend like all that much time with her. She's quite busy, as you can imagine.
I can see that, yeah.
But she was very sweet. She was super supportive, and we had a couple really nice moments on the tour. One of them being me and my band. She invited our crew out to cruise around the Sydney Harbour on a boat that she hired for the day,
nice.
which was really lovely. And it was all with all of her dancers and band, who I became quite good friends with just on the tour. And they're all such good people. The magnitude of her tour is so crazy that me as a pop music fan, I was just sitting there being like, oh my God, how does it all work? How does she get under the stage? Because it's too, is she crawling? Is someone carrying her? How does this all work? And when she pops up, it's like behind the magic. It's like one of those. So it was really cool and just so much fun. And I was really lucky to be on it.
Yeah, she's a great girl. Will you be touring with her anymore in the future? Or is that
anytime. I could, literally, it's a pretty crazy experience. I've pretty much exclusively been playing clubs and like sometimes House of Blues if I'm lucky. So to go out and, play in one of the biggest arenas in Sydney, I think it holds like 20,000 people or something. And we did 4 nights there. So it's like that initial feeling of walking out in your hometown to a sold out arena that has 20,000 people in it. You're like, okay, this feels okay.
I mean, how many of your friends and family were hitting you up for tickets?
Oh my God. Listen, guys, fame's really changed me. I can't get you into the Katy Perry show. No, she was also very kind. A lot of people like won't give you any tickets, and she gave us a handful to give out to Africa. She knew that we were Australian and whatever. So I was Australian, nobody else. So she gave us a couple tickets to give away to friends and family every night, which is nice.
Did you have to translate for her? Like, I speak Australian.
Actually, can I tell you something? She gave a very convincing Australian accent. In one of the parts of the show, she was talking about how she asked if anybody's first time seeing her, and a bunch of people cheer because she hasn't really been to Australia that much. And she gets all like nervous and scared, and she goes, "That's like so intimidating." And she does that accent, and I was like, "Actually, I've heard worse, Katie. Congratulations."
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
you can tell she's been watching a lot of like Australian televisions, and Kath and Kim. She's been watching.
any
Summer
Olivia
Heights
Newton-John movie?
High. Definitely. Watching Grease mostly.
Grease is the word.
Jamae.
I love me some
Yeah,
Jamae.
you definitely know she knows about Jamae.
That's so
Oh, guys, look.
quiche. Yeah, that's so quiche.
Absolutely.
So cage.
Frankie, yours isn't as good as Katie's. I'm sorry.
Oh no! I mean, my Australian turns into like Irish, Italian, Indian, Jamaican, French. It's
in
really
just like
interesting.
10 seconds
Yep,
flat. It goes from being Australian to
all of those things.
to New Zealand to South African, to then anything else that sounds nothing like Australian.
Exactly.
I'm terrible at accents. I just don't even attempt to do them.
Can I tell you something? When I first met you, I didn't know you were so Southern.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
pretty
quite Southern.
I am.
I did not know this about you.
I hide it a lot.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm on radio, I try to hide it. But when I forget about it, it comes back. And now that we're talking
Now that
about
you're
Southern
talking about it, you
accents,
feel
I
very
can feel it.
self-conscious.
Well, I can feel it coming out
Right.
more.
Oh, when he's around his family, it's just like
When I go back to
can't even-
Mississippi,
I mean, it is just you can't even understand the English.
if you saw videos of me at 10 years old, I don't even understand myself.
It's
looking bad.
the
Kyle.
drawl.
I'll show
It's
you during the break.
bad. Oh, he has some videos of it.
I would love that.
Well, you know what? Let's take a break right here so
Okay,
you can
great.
see this video.
Perfect.
We'll come back with Betty Who, Frankie Grande, and Zach Rance right after this.
This is Dirty Pop with Lance Bass on Sirius XM out Q. It would sure feel good to give your 5 Seconds of Summer superfan an autographed guitar.
On the road again.
Or meeting Willie Nelson with 2 tickets to his Vegas show in January. It feels even better knowing your gift helped end hunger for over 49 million Americans through SiriusXM's Sound of Change project. And why hunger? Bid on an item or make a donation and get a gift like a John Lennon scarf, long sleeve tee, and more. To help, go to SiriusXM.com/hungerthon.
Did you know 1 in 3 small businesses pay an IRS penalty every year because of mistakes on their payroll taxes? That's $4 billion last year alone. Don't be a statistic. Use SurePayroll.com to run your payroll, and your payroll taxes are taken care of automatically. And if you sign up by January 31st, you'll get the first 2 months free. Let SurePayroll make payroll taxes easy. Call 844-SUREPAY or visit SurePayroll.com today. That's SUREPayroll.com.
Be honest. Will owning a bigger TV help you get ahead in life? Will another pair of shoes make you a better person? Probably not. But what if you could speak another language? If that appeals to you, Rosetta Stone is letting everyone who calls try an absolutely free demo of its powerful language learning software. Do you want more stuff or a language that will last a lifetime? For your free Rosetta Stone demo, call 1-800-918-9767. 1-800-918-9767. 1-800-918-9767.
Hello, friends. Wink Martindale here for 1-800-MEDIGAP, America's trusted source for Medicare supplemental insurance. It's fun to take chances if you're on a game show, but in the real world, if you're turning 65 or already have a Medicare Part A and Part B, you need to know about 1-800-MEDIGAP. You're dealing with your health, your finances, and real money. Don't take a chance. I encourage you to call my friends at 1-800-MEDIGAP to learn how they can help you protect and save you money on Medicare supplemental insurance. This is important. Don't take a chance. Tell them Wink sent you when you call 1-800-MEDIGAP today.
It's Dirty Pop with Lance Bass.
SiriusXM out Q.
XM Out Q. It starts here. The Jolt with Larry Flick. Superstars, music, words of wisdom.
On Tuesday's edition of The Jolt, the legendary Sting will join us to talk about making his Broadway bow in The Last Ship. Plus, it's 80s Music Tuesday, so get up early and join us. It's going to be fun.
The Jolt with Larry Flick. Weekdays, 7 a.m. East, 4 West.
If you're looking for industrial hand tools that work as hard as you, look to Armstrong. Made right here in the USA. For over 100 years, Armstrong has a full range of industrial hand tools to help you get the job done better. Hard-working hands like yours deserve hard-working tools. Armstrong Tools. Available at industrial tool suppliers nationwide. Like us on Facebook for chances to win free tools and giveaways. Visit us at ArmstrongTools.com. Not just strong, Armstrong.
Hi, I'm Wesley Hogan with Westland Financial with a mortgage update. Even though rates have moved up, they will go even higher. So don't miss out on this historic opportunity. All it takes is a 5-minute phone call to find out how we can save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars a year. Even if you've refinanced in the last 12 months, we can still do it with no closing costs. Whether it's conventional, VA, FHA, or jumbo loan, you won't spend a dime. That's right. Nothing's rolled into your loan will pay for your settlement fee, title, notary, everything. Choosing such a loan could affect your interest rate, and you will be responsible for existing lender payoff fees. Even if you owe more than your house is worth, we may be able to refinance you under the new HARP 2.0 government program. And by the way, Westland Financial is now proud to offer reverse mortgages for our clients over 62. You can't afford to be giving money away, so call us or visit us online at westland.com.
Call 888-615-3669. 888-615-3669. 888-615-3669.
Lennox Financial Mortgage Corp. DBA Westland. NMLS number 3304. Not all loans apply. Equal housing lender.
You guys up for a toga party?
You bring the sheets. I'll bring my spouse.
You guys up for a toga party?
Dirty Pop.
Welcome back to Dirty Pop, everybody. I am your host, Lance Bass. I got Turkey Turchin with me today. We're live from Miami, Florida. Guest co-host today, we got Zach Rance, Big Brother 16, and we got Betty Who.
Hi, babe.
The fabulous Betty Who.
Don't forget about Frankie.
And Frankie. Oh my God, Frankie! It's so hard because when people are in other studios, it's so hard to like remember that they're there. Frankie,
don't forget
how
about
can I
Grandma
forget you,
Irish.
Frankie.
That's for you,
And the other
Zach.
thing was, I thought he was going to have to leave early to go to the show, but he's going to be with us till the end of the hour, which I'm very excited about, Frankie. So since we have Zankie with us right now, let's get to these fan questions because your fans have been blowing up the phone lines for the last hour already. So it's
They're so excited.
866-305-6887. Give us a call if you want to ask Zankie a question or Betty Who here. But let's go ahead and start with my Twitter Lance Ask questions because a lot of people sent in questions for the last month.
Actually, Lance, I have a question before you even start these Twitter questions.
Betty.
Am I just late to the game, or have somebody already commented on Lance and Rance being in the same room?
Well,
this has already happened?
That's funny you said that because Lance said as soon as I walked in, if we got married, my name would be Lance Rance.
Yeah.
That is so exciting to
Isn't
me.
that fun? Yeah, we need
fact
our
that
own
nobody
name.
has spoken about it since I've been in this room
No, we
is
haven't.
infuriating. I'm so glad.
I think
I'm
that
glad I brought it up.
talking about Zach and Lance getting married while Frankie and Michael are both on the line is a little insulting.
That's probably the unsettling part.
Yeah.
We just want to make y'all a little jealous.
Yeah. Okay.
Just
Well,
a little jealous.
it worked.
I support it just because of the name.
It could be like Zance. Lance Rance. I mean, I like the Lance Rance. I do.
That's
I
a
do.
crazy.
It's catchy. Not as catchy as Zankie, but
Yeah.
Not as catchy as Zankie.
Thank you,
but
Zach.
It works.
Sorry. So
It
back to
works.
Zankie. Back to your Twitter questions. I'm sorry I
But
interrupted.
good call,
Thank
Betty.
you.
Good call.
Yes.
Now, I want to give a big shout out to Brandon at ZNFF Fan for getting this whole thing started in the first place. He's the one who is like, dude, gotta have him on.
Brandon's the man. He's the man. Brandon, I know you're listening. You're the man.
And I got to give a shout out to Dylan, who made a really cool graphic that I put on Instagram today, too.
I don't know who Dylan is. I don't know who that is.
Shout out Dylan, shout out Brandon, shout out Jokers, shout out Hamster Watch.
Yeah. All right. So let's get to these right now. So we gathered a bunch of questions, and let's get started. So Marianne at Marianne871, is Zach really moving out of his home? If he is, where's he moving to?
Yeah, I am moving out of my home. I don't know exactly where I'm moving yet, but I am leaving my house. It's too small for all of us, and my dog Tiger is ruining, my mom's furniture. So she's demanding that, I'm going to take him with me. So I don't know. Yeah, I am moving out of my house. I don't know where to yet.
Frankie, do you have an extra bedroom?
Yeah, I do. I do have an extra bedroom, Zach. You should.
All right, maybe I'll
work on
crash
that.
there for a little while.
Yeah, sounds great.
All right, Kim at BBFanatic673 says, is Zach still going to Germany? And does he think BB17 will be All-Stars 3? And when will we see the first video on the new YouTube channel?
Okay,
and who are you
first of all,
taking to Germany? Yeah, I'm backpacking on that.
Well, listen, Frankie. Yes, I'm going to Germany, but not until I go to Africa first with Frankie.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second question, All Stars 3. I'm pretty sure that Zankie is going to come back for another season.
Work.
And the third question is... What again? My YouTube channel?
YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm so busy right now. Maybe I'll throw up a video of me dancing to Santa Tell Me in just a Santa hat. I don't know.
Work.
Who knows?
I
Where would
love
the
it.
Santa hat be?
That's a good question.
Fans want to know. Where are you putting the hat?
Obviously, the hat's going on my head.
All right.
Clearly.
All right, Courtney. Courtney Diane says, did you know after eviction that Frankie slept with your pillow you used because he missed you and because it had your smell?
That's so funny because someone actually told me that recently. Like over the past 5 days, someone told me that, after I left, Frankie slept with my pillow. And that's really cute. Thanks,
Frankie, is that true?
Yeah, I mean, I was a mess. I didn't, obviously I felt like Zach had to go for gameplay reasons. And I actually watched it last night. So I was like, no, yeah, I understand why I made that decision. And, I stand by it now watching everything, like the way I was manipulated and all of that stuff. It all made sense. But it broke my heart because I was not happy from the point that Zach left the house. Like as soon as Zach was out of the house. Yeah, but I wasn't.
It had to be done though.
It had to be done. It had to.
He wasn't going to waste an HOH on Victoria. It was stupid. I told him I completely respect your decision, of putting me up and sending me home.
But we also just
and I had no hard feelings either.
We lost trust with each other, and
We did.
unfortunately, there's no way to regain that in that house, in that setting. Like we had to come out of the house and rebuild our trust as friends that have nothing to do with the game. Like that's
right.
That was,
and it was especially hard for me because I gave Frankie I gave him my big brother life, on a platter, and I would do the exact same thing if I redid it. I have no regrets, and it was really hard for me because, Frankie broke my trust and I gave everything to him. So it was kind of really hard for me to regain that trust. And, once it's broken, you can't really repair it.
And also, but when you're in that house, like, it's impossible to know, like, to me, in my eyes, you also gave everything to Cody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, you don't know what's real and what's not real. So by you saying, you giving me everything, I'm like, well, maybe that's just a ploy to get me to think that he's given me everything, but actually he's really with Cody. Like, it's like everything in there is just so twisted.
And so many people put crazy ideas in your head.
Oh my God!
They say the most random, conspiracy of a secret alliance forming with Jocasta, and you start freaking out. You know what I mean?
Well, and you start overthinking things, I'm sure, because a lot of people just don't realize. that's for 3 months. That's all you have to think about is gameplay in a room that is so quiet. There's no music. It's soundproof. Everyone snaps. Everyone snaps. And now I want to ask Zach and Frankie individually, at what point in the show do you think you snapped?
When did I snap? I guess day, 15 when I went off on Devin. That's when I originally snapped.
But that needed to happen.
That was necessary.
Devin was it was a waste of space.
I remember, Zach, you spent the whole night asleep on the hammock. You didn't sleep. You stared at the sky for about 8 hours, and I remember coming to find you in the morning. It was like 7 a.m., and I was like, what are you doing? And you were like, I've been awake all night staring at the sky. And then
I remember that exact moment.
And I was like, I think this is his breaking point. But you came back after that. But that was your first time when I was like, oh shit, I might lose him.
What about you, Frankie? When'd you snap?
My first time that I snapped was when I was put on the block and I was a have-not, and I went into that BOB competition. That day, where the whole house turned against me, I was alone on that ice block, and I was just basically writing the script on how I was going to come out about who I was to about my family, because I was going to do that whether or not I won the BOB. I had already planned that I was going to do that because I lost my mind. I literally had lost my mind, and the only thing that I could do to get me through was to reconnect myself to the outside world, and the only way for me to do that was to be able to openly and honestly speak to the people into the house about my family, my career, who I am out of the house, and it just happened to all work perfectly. Like, looking back at it, I'm like, oh, that was magic, beautiful, genius, but it definitely came out of a desperate state.
Yeah.
You're also going through some tough times that week or the week before.
With my grandfather passing, that was, obviously that was actually probably my first breaking point, but, and then, when, Derek threw that HOH to me, it was so brilliantly done. Now looking back at it, and then use that to gain my trust for the rest of the game. So smart. But exactly. But it really, that really helped me, actually. I kind of got back on my feet. And then when everyone turned against me, I snapped. And then I think my biggest snapping point was probably that final week with the button pushing. Everything anyone said to me, I wanted to take aggressive action.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have to push the button, though.
No, of course you have to push the button. Yeah. And I would push the button again. It had to be pushed, but...
It had to be pushed.
Just
Betty, you following us over there?
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's just I did not see this season. I don't know what's
pushing
going
buttons and being true to who you are.
Push the button.
I'm following
Don't
so
push the
far.
button.
And yes, I'm with you totally.
All right, the phone number is 866-305-6887. Let's get to Kelsey in Ohio. Kelsey, you're on with Zankie.
Hey, how's it going?
What up, Kelsey?
What up, Kelsey?
We're so cute. We're so cute. I hate us.
Way.
We're the cutest. It's too much.
What's your question, Kelsey?
I just want to know what you guys' favorite moment in the house was.
Your favorite moment in the house?
When
you answer it, Frankie.
When Zach winked at me at the top of OTEV.
That was a great moment. That's when I forgave him. That's when I forgave him because I knew I was about to win the veto, and I look at Frankie and I gave him what's that face
you went
called?
Daddy? The Maryland face.
Daddy?
You went
the Maryland face. I did the Maryland face.
Okay, Daddy. And I was like, as soon as you made that face, I was like, he forgave me.
That was a great moment. That was a great moment. Also, another really great moment was our fallout into our forgiveness. That was a good time. It was it wasn't just one specific moment, but
all of that.
when we that whole situation was fun in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it was fun to have the only fight in the Big Brother house. I mean, coming from a season where everyone was screaming at each other all the time, da-da-da-da-da, like we actually had the only fight of the entire season, and it was because of how passionately we were invested in each other, you know? It was like, that's what happens. Like, that's passion, and that's good TV and good friendship. So there you go.
Yep.
I wonder if y'all are destined to have met each other even without
a doubt.
Yes,
without a doubt.
for
I mean, y'all are
sure.
both from South Florida.
Yep, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And I never would have met you, and I feel like both of us have changed so much because we've met each other. Like, I mean, I have to be honest with you, I've never had a relationship with a straight man the way that I have with you. Like, and it's just so interesting. Like, even with my fraternity and Sig Ep and everything, like, I've never really experienced this, and it's educating me too. Like, it's like, this is awesome, and this is so cool, and it's super special.
I also
wouldn't trade
think
it for the
those
world.
relationships are so important, you know, the straight guy, gay guy relationship, because you learn so much from each other.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, it's just, it's nice just to be dudes together, you know.
Yep.
Bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. All right, Kenya from Maryland, what you got for us?
What has been the weirdest experience you've had with a fan?
Weirdest fan experience. Now, I gotta say, Zankie, y'all.
Okay, I'll answer this.
Y'all seriously have the most loving fans. I mean, crazy fans. But on the opposite, sometimes, you know, when you have the lovers, you got the haters too.
Oh, of course.
So before y'all answer that question, how do you deal with the haters? Do you just ignore? What do you do?
I mean,
I don't know.
Haters gonna hate. Players gonna play.
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
I don't really care.
T-Swift too.
I actually, exactly. I definitely do ignore the haters. The problem is, as human beings, we're wired to remember hate. We're wired to remember fear. It's like hot, don't touch. You remember that. So as I'm scrolling through my YouTube feed or whatever, it'll be like, I love you, great video, great video. Oh my God, I hate you, you're so annoying. And that's the one you remember. That's the thing that burns your heart out. And you just have to constantly remind yourself that no, hate is a very small percentage. These are people that live somewhere where they probably don't even see the light of day, and they're just very angry and bitter and want to hate. And if you're so consumed with hate that you would like to spend your day trying to ruin other people's, then I have no time for you, and you will be ignored. Period.
Yeah, and I think my theory is majority of those haters out there are just, you know, 12-year-olds at home just throwing a wrench into things because they see how much you're loved by other people just to fuck with them, you know, with the fans. So it's not really about the celebrity. It's really about them just trying to mess up the fandom.
I just try to remain positive because I feel like that's the only way that hate will die is by like continuing to remain positive. When people throw shade, shine brighter.
Ooh, word.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Word.
Yep. Shine bright like a Frankie. I love you, Lance.
All right, so answer the question. What is your weirdest fan experience, both of y'all?
Okay, two stick out in my head. The other day, this one girl saw me at the mall, and she was just shaking so much that I was next, like in front of her. That was really funny. And then I was out in public, and this girl comes up to me, and she starts screaming in my face, "Oh my God, Zach from Big Brother!" Literally screaming in my ear that I had to walk away. I mean, I love showing all my fans attention, taking pictures. You want to hang out, you want to ask me questions. I'm glad to answer anything. But this girl was so in my face and so in my grill and just yelling at the top of her lungs that I had to throw shade, and I had to just walk away.
Yeah.
So that was not a pleasant experience.
Well, that's understandable, for sure. What about
it's
you, Frankie? I know
overwhelming.
you probably had some crazy...
I've had crazy ones. This is actually more like a crazy, like me in response to a fan. This was right after Big Brother, and I was waiting for my friend to get done with the show. And I was just like chilling in this restaurant, and this family of Canadians literally was like, "Oh my God, you're Frankie from Big Brother. We love the show so much. We love you so much. I would love if you like sat down and like, you know, had dinner with us." And I was like, okay. And I did. And I sat down and had dinner with this family that I've never met before because I was waiting for my friend. I had 45 minutes to kill, and I literally had like the nicest time. They were so lovely. And I was like, thanks for inviting me to dinner, guys. Like, so yeah.
That's the coolest thing I've ever heard.
It was awesome. I gotta say, like, and Big Brother really did open that up for me because like up before Big Brother, my fans were all pretty much, you know, like 14-year-old girls to like down to like 8. But now I have like adults and families and straight people and people that love football and all sorts of demographic. Old people, 65-year-old women that are like, "I love you," and I'm like, "I love you too." So
good old CBS.
Yep, I love it. So I was like, "Yeah, I'll have dinner with you." Sure. It was great.
All right, guys. Well, since we finally have Zankie together on Dirty Pop, we thought it would be time to play a new game called Zankie, the Zach and Frankie game.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So here's how it works. You're playing for points, and however many points you get in the end will reveal how good a friend you really are.
Oh God.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
This is
That's
so nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll say a statement, and you shout out if it's true for Zach, Frankie, or Zankie.
Whoa,
It'll be Zach, Frankie, or Zankie together.
Okay.
All right. Turkey, will you keep track of all the ones that they agreed on?
I will.
All right. So here we go. First one is the song "Santa Tell Me" makes him want to dance.
Zankie.
Zankie.
All right. Would that be true?
Yeah.
Do I know? Do I have the answer?
Well, you don't have the answers over there. Well, yes, that is true because you obviously know each other. So okay, so y'all each 1 point there.
I'm like, I have to answer and then answer.
Yeah, I'm not. The first movie he saw since entering the BB house is the new Hunger Games flick.
Frankie.
Frankie.
Ooh.
Frankie, yes it was. All right. 3. He loves to take. Should we do this back and forth? Because it kind of doesn't. I mean, if they all kind of agree on it.
I mean, if one person says it first.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. All right. So then you say 1, 2, 3. We'll answer.
Oh, that's cute.
You say 1, 2, 3. We'll answer.
Like got
together.
it. Like got
You're
it.
good. You're good.
On 3 or after 3 though.
Oh,
No, like
Patty, you're
1,
gonna
2,
mess this one
3,
up for us.
Frankie. 1,
Yep,
2,
perfect.
3,
Perfect.
Zankie.
Yeah, after 3. After 3. Okay.
Okay.
Guys. On the count of 3, he loves to take shirtless selfies. 1, 2, 3.
Zankie.
Oh, and he's on a delay in New York. Oh my gosh.
I am.
This is not gonna work good.
Oh.
All right, you know what? This is just fun anyway. Oh, so far, you're killing it. So, all right, he can tell you what Salagu means.
It's swag.
Yeah.
Oh, swag. Oh, it's
Salagu?
swag.
It's not.
Sorry, I didn't know. That's
Salagu.
well, now you have a new word.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have Salagu shirts. You can have the Swagoo shirts.
There's shirts out there that you can get this, can't you?
Yes, everyone go buy Zach's Swagoo shirt.
Yeah, go buy my shirt. I really want to buy a Prius. I need money to buy a Prius. Please help me.
Zach, I want a Swagoo shirt.
All right. His family was fighting over iPhone chargers while he was looking for the cream cheese.
Zach.
Me, obviously.
Yeah, Zach.
I was waiting for the 1, 2, 3, Lance.
Oh, I know. Well, he's on a delay, so let's try it again. Ready? He wanted to go almost naked to a big award show. 1, 2, 3.
Frankie.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly.
I did.
I think
Worked that outfit, by the way.
Thanks, Zach.
Work.
Yeah, I did. I know the producers are like, you got to wear pants, Frankie. You
I
gotta
know.
wear pants.
I was originally going to do a full tuxedo spray painted on. Full.
I know. They told us.
But I'll
All right.
maybe for the Grammys.
There you go. All right, he ate way too much for Thanksgiving. 1, 2, 3.
Frankie.
Yeah.
I was so sick.
Y'all do know each other very well. He thinks Wi-Fi on the plane is way better than the fresh baked cookies. 1, 2, 3.
Zach.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, Frankie.
Okay, thanks.
A little
Yeah.
question in there, but you got it.
Yeah, because I was like, I
thinks-
agree, but
All right, he thinks Twitter is way more fun than Instagram. 1, 2, 3.
Zach.
Zankie.
Oh.
Wait, you think Instagram's better than Twitter?
No, I thought you said that. Or did I say that?
But I thought you thought that also, though.
I personally like Instagram more than
What
Twitter,
did I
but
say?
No one asked me.
What's the answer?
Yeah.
The answer's me, but I knew the answer's me, but I thought that you, I don't know, whatever. We're going to get every single one but that one. I'm not worried.
Oh my God,
Okay,
the first
yeah.
fight. The first
Okay.
fight, guys. That's great. He was just on Nightline. 1, 2, 3.
Frankie.
Yeah. He doesn't care if you're gay or straight. 1, 2, 3.
Zankie.
Zach. Well, Zankie
Zankie?
also... See, now you're confusing
Well,
me.
if y'all both
Because
agree,
obviously I
that's
said
part of the
that, and
game.
obviously Frankie thinks that, so it's Zankie.
Yeah.
All right, he was a huge fan of Survivor. 1, 2, 3.
Frankie.
Yeah. And then the last one here. He tweeted that he's changing his name to Franz. 1, 2, 3.
Frankie.
Zach.
Oh.
What?
You
I
changed
did
your
not
name?
tweet that, did you?
I don't know.
No,
I don't think I did.
I tweeted that.
Oh, you did?
You
You're
don't
so
have me
cute.
set to notifications, Frankie?
No, I do.
Are you kidding me?
I just didn't know.
We're done. Don't ever talk to me again.
You don't get Google alerts on him? Oh, my God.
No,
All right, guys.
but I am changing my name to Franz. 8 shows a week.
Franz. All right, Turkey, what was the score?
It was, I mean, they only
Who
had
knows?
3. No, they did 3.
Oh, so you got 12 to 16. So that means you're Zankie until the end, and you should spend the rest of your lives bringing happy Zankie love to the planet.
Yeah, that's great.
Cute.
I agree.
Like we were going to do anything else.
Yeah, right? There was no option.
Would y'all ever do a fun little spin-off show together?
Duh.
Would y'all be
Rose.
like the new newlyweds?
Yes, Rose.
Come on. Get
Yes,
out of here,
Rose.
Rose. Obviously.
I like that.
Sign us up.
I really do. All right.
Sign up.
Sun's up, ready?
All right, guys. Well, that is all the time we have for Frankie here because he's got to go to Broadway.
I gotta go
to do
be
Rock of Ages
friends on
tonight.
Broadway.
Frankie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you
Frankie.
so much for having me. You guys have so much fun. Betty, you're amazing. Zach, I love you
Oh my
forever.
God, you're amazing.
Lance,
All
you
right,
know
guys.
I love you forever.
I'll FaceTime you later.
Congratulations,
We'll be
Turkey
back
Turk.
with Betty Who and Zach Rance.
Snapchat me. Don't forget Snapchat.
I will. I'd send you like 4.
Sirius XM is your ultimate sports radio with all the big games. Tonight, it's Monday Night Football as the Miami Dolphins battle the New York Jets.
Wallace in motion. They flip it out to him. To the corner of the end zone. Touchdown. All right. Miami is taking the lead.
Hear the Jets call on Sirius 92 XM 226. The Dolphins call on Sirius 93 XM 225. And hear the national broadcast on Sirius XM NFL Radio, Channel 88. Sirius XM. It's where the games are played.
If online dating is turning you off, we'll turn you on to a smarter way of dating. Introducing It's Just Lunch, the world's #1 personalized matchmaking service for professional singles.
They know what you're interested in, they know what you're looking for, and their matchmakers were fantastic.
It's almost like a friend calling you and saying, hey, I have this perfect girl for you.
We're bringing a more successful way of dating to the table. Call 800-THE-DATE today and find out what an It's Just Lunch matchmaker can do for you. That's 800-THE-DATE.
Fremont Contract Carriers, one of the top 20 best fleets to drive for in 5 of the last 6 years, is looking for long-haul, dedicated lane, and regional company drivers or owner-operators for our dry van and flatbed divisions. FCC offers top pay, productive miles, young, clean equipment with APUs, lease purchase, outstanding CSA scores, and above all, strong teamwork and a family atmosphere. Call FCC at 866-946-4322 or visit fcc-inc.com. Fremont Contract Carriers, Fremont, Nebraska.
Hi, I'm Linda from OilBoomUSA.com. Accredited investors with a net worth over $1 million can now buy an oil well right here in the U.S. with up to an 85% tax write-off this year. That's right, 85%. Learn more at OilBoomUSA.com or call 888-363-BOOM. That's 888-363-BOOM. Your own oil well. OilBoomUSA.com, 888-363-BOOM.
This is Dirty Pop with Lance Bass on Sirius XM-LQ. Caution. This show is highly addictive. Use only as directed. With prolonged use, dependence may occur, and withdrawal symptoms may occur after stopping the show. Stop. Consult your host, Lance Bass, for more details.
Welcome back to Dirty Pop, everybody. I'm your host, Lance Bass. I got Turkey Turchin with me.
What up?
We're live from Miami, Florida, with Zach Rance as my co-host today.
Hello.
And Betty, who is our musical guest.
Oh my gosh, hi.
Betty, Elle Magazine labeled you the next pop obsession.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And Time Magazine picked you as one of the 14 musical acts to watch in 2014.
That is aggressive.
And we watched.
Oh my gosh.
We watched.
And what did you think?
It's been amazing. It's been amazing. What do you think of your year? Has it been just like the craziest run ever?
Yes. I mean, at some point, it just kind of feels like time stood still for me and that nobody else's lives kept... I forget that everybody else is continuing to live their life because it feels like a year has gone by in the span of a week because everything has just been moving so fast. And, you know, I've been on tour for the last 2 months and I've been kind of consistently in the same warm weather zone of around 60 to 75 degrees every day.
Yeah.
And so, I kind of missed Thanksgiving, and I had it feels a little weird. And now that I'm back in Miami and it's still warm, I'm waiting to get back to New York and feel the brutality that is the cold of New York right now, and harsh reality will set in, and I will remember what it feels like to be a real human being again.
No thanks. And when I lived in New York, the first snow, I went back to California for at least 3 months.
You were like, I am out of here.
Can't do it. I don't like the cold. I grew up in the South, so
That's fine. But see, I grew up in Australia and I love the cold.
Really?
For a certain amount of time. Christmas is my favorite time of year. The holiday season is absolutely always the best time of year. And so for me, it's kind of this magical, wonderful white Christmas.
Yeah,
I never, for me,
you have summer Christmas in Australia.
For me, Santa wore little red shorts and tank tops and had beer bellies and barbecued things.
What do you think about all the Christmas songs that are written
About
that
what?
are all about, winter wonderlands and all that.
It's like I've been dreaming. I've been dreaming of a white Christmas my entire life. It pretty much embodies my entire world. And so for me to finally get to live in America and spend every Christmas in a white Christmas, because my parents now live in Michigan, like northern Michigan, which is like 10 feet of snow even now already. I think it started snowing like October there, so it's brutal. So it's like, for me, it's very exciting.
Yeah. Well, I love
and
that.
And LA will always be there. So
and I love that we can say this as we're sitting in 70-degree
in Miami,
weather in Miami, Florida.
Life is so hard.
Hashtag celeb problems for Betty Who. All right, so you grew up in Australia, and I know you started playing cello at age 4, was it?
I did, yeah.
What made you want to pick up that instrument at age 4?
I mean, I don't think anything makes you want to do anything when you're 4. It was bigger than me. No, the school I went to in Sydney, you had to either choose cello or violin to play as a child, because apparently some sciencey thing connecting musical studying to your ability to retain knowledge as you're learning things as a child.
It's 100% true.
And I believe it too. And I'm incredibly grateful for my background in classical music. But at the time, it wasn't really so much of a choice. It was more that like my best friend of 3 days in kindergarten decided to play cello, which meant that I had to play cello as well. Yeah. So my 2 best friends from when I was super young, they're still 2 of my best friends in the world. The 3 of us all played cello together for 8 years or something.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cute.
Betty, I would love for you to play another song for us right now.
If I have to. No, I would love to. I would really love to.
Don't make me sing.
What are you going to perform for us?
Don't make me sing. I'm going to actually play Somebody Loves You.
One of my faves.
Oh my gosh, you're one of my
This song, I mean, I turn on Sirius XM and that song's playing like 24/7.
Sirius XM is so kind to me. Yeah. I'm really, really lucky. They've been super supportive of the song, and it's really cool. The first time I ever heard my song officially on the radio was when I was driving through the night from a show. We had to drive overnight to make a 6 a.m. flight that was like 8 hours away from anyway, it was like a horrible night. And the person that was driving was listening to the radio quite softly to keep himself awake. And Somebody Loves You came on, and he woke all of us up in the car. And it was like the coolest, most awesome experience.
Isn't that great?
It's crazy, that first moment of being like, here it is. But what's the awkward part is then you're like, oh my God, it's happening. And then you're like, wait, do I keep listening to myself for 3.5 minutes?
Yes.
Of course.
I don't know what to do.
Everyone remembers their first time they hear themselves on the radio.
Yeah,
it's like the best moment ever.
It's pretty cool.
Zach, you have a song coming out, right?
Oh yeah, I do have a song coming out.
You do? Tell us about it.
Tell us about the song.
I don't want to talk too much about it. I really don't.
Okay, fine.
It's a secret.
I guess
I'll leave my fans waiting.
Ooh, mysterious.
I feel like you do that a lot with your fans. All right, Betty. Oh, by the way, High Society is now my jam.
Oh my gosh.
Right now.
I'm so happy.
And you're performing that at the new Now Next Awards.
Yes.
And I hear you have a surprise, but we can't talk about it.
We're not talking about it.
But I hear you're not going to want to miss Friday because she has a crazy surprise happening.
I really do have a crazy surprise.
Pretty epic.
I think I can't even believe it's happening.
I mean,
so
I've heard about this, and it's going to be good.
So you got to watch.
Yeah, you got to watch.
I know. I'm sorry, I'm not playing High Society though. I will play Somebody Loves You for you though.
We're going to hear it on Friday. So
exactly.
Who cares? Yeah,
perfect.
Get the best of all the worlds here. So Betty Who, give it to us.
Let's do it. Who's around when the days feel long? Who's around when you can't be strong? Who's around when you're losing your mind? Hey! Who cares that you get home safe? Who knows you can't be replaced? Who thinks that you're one of a kind? Somebody misses you when you're away. They wanna wake up with you every day. Somebody wants to hear you say, oh, somebody loves you. Oh, somebody loves you. Oh, somebody loves you. Somebody loves you. Oh, somebody loves you. I'm around when your head is heavy. I'm around when your hands aren't steady. I'm around when your day's gone alright. think you're gonna miss me when I am gone. Whoa, somebody misses you when you're away. They wanna wake up with you every day. Somebody wants to hear you say, oh, somebody loves you. Oh, somebody loves you. Oh, somebody loves you. Oh, somebody loves you. Oh, somebody loves. Why don't you come on over? Why don't you lay me down? Does the pain feel better when I'm around? If I am good to you, won't you be good to me? That's how easy this should be. Somebody misses you and somebody misses you, baby. They wanna wake up with you. Oh, they want you to say, oh, somebody loves you. Sing it, Lance. Oh, somebody loves you. Oh, somebody loves you. Yes, harmony. Oh, somebody loves you.
I was in a boy band.
Oh, somebody loves you. Yeah.
Betty Who.
That was amazing.
That was good.
Oh my gosh, were you in a boy band?
Yeah, harmony's my life, baby. I showed you a video before we started the show of me singing the Mickey Mouse Club theme song.
It was pretty crazy, but it was harmonies.
And that was my first time to figure out a harmony, 8 years old.
Because you're a musical prodigy.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but
you're like, well, maybe. I mean, I didn't say it. You said it.
No, but you couldn't understand a word I said because I sound like this.
I actually, there was one line in it that I got, and everything else was gone.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Yeah.
You were rocking a mullet too.
Oh yeah,
you look great with a mullet.
Yeah, I mean, I could bring that back.
You could definitely make a statement.
See, we didn't call it a mullet in the 80s.
Right.
We called that was a ducktail.
A
we called that a ducktail. Yeah,
and it was working for you.
Yeah, well,
I feel like I should play. I feel like I should play a clip of it on the radio.
No,
Lance, stop speaking.
Oh, God, this is
and just wait for this magic.
I loved the Mickey Mouse Club when I was young.
It's okay.
I did.
Putting up the volume because it's going to be epic.
God, this is really embarrassing.
It's happening.
It's amazing.
Yeah, see that little high harmony there?
That's like the end of the American anthem. Like I feel like that's the end of the U.S. anthem.
Oh,
There's always like that.
Star Spangled Banner,
There's always that like moment that happens, and I feel like that's what you just gave them. You gave them the regalness of an American anthem ending.
Who knew at 8 years
like
old
Whitney.
that I would,
I think you inspired Whitney's performance of the American.
I'm going to go with that.
Anthem.
I'm going to go with that. And yeah.
And if anybody asks me about it, I'll tell them.
Wait. Just wait. Wait.
There's the battleship I went to, Mama. Alabama.
You are so Southern.
I know. Well, our summer trips would, go down to, southern Alabama, to the beach, and there was always the USS Alabama, the warship, and I was so excited every time we go around. I'm like, look, Mama, it's the USS Alabama. Mama.
That's actually crazy. You're so Southern, and you hide it so well.
Well, when I joined the group, a guy from Brooklyn, D.C., and Pennsylvania,
and then
they all make fun of your accent the whole entire time.
Actually, to be honest with you, I relate to you on a very deep and spiritual level about this, because when I moved to America, I was 15 years old, about to turn 16, and here I am, like fresh off the boat, Australian, and everyone's like, "What did you just say to me?" And I'm like, to be honest, I got so excited about seeing a yellow school bus because it's like such an American thing, and we don't have yellow school buses in Australia. No, it's just like an American. So I remember being with a group of people. I set myself up for this in retrospect, and I was like, oh my God, it's a yellow school bus. And everyone was like, are you okay? Is everything? And then for the rest of every time one of the school buses would go by, someone would be like, look, it's a yellow school bus. And I'd be like, okay.
Did y'all have short buses in Australia?
We don't have, it's just school buses aren't really a thing. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty crazy. I went to prom on a school bus because of the kind of, I went to boarding school in America, and they take everybody to the prom event like in these yellow school buses. It was very full circle for me, actually.
Yeah. Now, do you feel like your Australian accent has diminished a lot since you were 15?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think it went through, I was riding the wave a little bit. Right when I got here, I tried to turn it off as much as I possibly could. Yeah. And then when I realized that it actually like made me some kind of exotic and like exciting, then I tried to like ramp it back up again.
Totally.
But now that I'm here, people always ask me where I'm from, and then I go back to Australia and people ask me where I'm from. Yeah. So it's kind of like a double, it's like I don't have a home anywhere.
Yeah, well, I feel the same way because, we lived in Germany for a couple of years and we lived all over. Sure. And, when I was like 18, 19, my accent got so muddled.
Mangled.
That people like always ask me, where in Europe are you from? I'm like,
but that makes you exotic. That makes you excited. That makes you better foreign.
And one of the main reasons people would make fun of my accent and the reason I wanted to hide it at first was because people immediately think with a southern accent that you're dumb or racist. And I would get that a lot.
And you're neither of those things.
I don't think so.
Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
No. But yeah, I mean, just the amount of people that just assume that you're just an idiot. And
you sound articulate, though. I mean, I don't think that's...
I try.
You try.
I get.
But the thing that would always kill me is that people just automatically think you're racist just having a southern accent. I'm like, what are you talking
I don't know
about?
If that's how that works.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's a
so the Australian accent, I would say, like, I don't think people think of y'all as
racist.
Like, racist or dumb.
Or dumb.
No,
actually, and it's funny too because people ask me if I'm British or whatever all the time, and I feel like just the kind of accent that I have actually just makes me sound smarter. It's great. It's a good kind of crutch to fall on when I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm great at talking in circles about absolutely nothing. It's a gift. It's how I got through high school.
You need your own radio show like me.
I went to music school. Are you kidding? So that was like, the number one thing that I was like, if I can write an essay on pretty much anything about nothing and by music school standards, still be doing just fine.
That's great.
Yeah, it's a gift.
All right, Betty, I know you have to leave.
I
do. Just thank you so much for coming on the show again.
We love having me. I love being. It's my second time on the show. Yeah. So just
so good.
Exactly. We'll make it a third very soon.
I hope so.
Good luck at the new Next Awards tomorrow. I can't wait to see you. I'll be in the audience.
You'll be in the audience.
Zach Rance here will be there too.
No, yeah.
Really? Yes, I will. Yep.
Oh my gosh, Lance Rance.
Well, Lance Rance will be there.
Name.
And a little breaking news because we just decided to do this as we went live on air, but he is going to be our reporter on the red carpet interviewing all the celebs for us.
So are you going to interview me?
Of course I'm going to interview you. Of course I'm going to interview you. I can't wait.
I hope so. I hope that we cover groundbreaking things. I hope that you expose something of mine that will rock the nation.
Is there something to be exposed, Betty?
I guess you'll find out when Rance interviews me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right,
Good
Zach Rance.
stuff.
You got a lot of studying to do tonight.
Oh yeah.
But a lot of great people. I mean, Nick Jonas, Jessie J, Kristen Chenoweth.
Can I tell you something? Yeah. Do you know that when I was a child, or not really a child, by child I mean like 3 years ago, I was such a big Jonas Brothers fan. Yeah. Tweeted a handful of times about anything from Nick Jonas's arms to like just Nick Jonas being perfect or whatever, because it's like the 13-year-old girl inside of me like just living her truth, having a verified Twitter account and being able to tag people inappropriately and things. So then I've only done it very casually. I don't think I've been that aggressive, but it's like people now, my fans, every time something happens with, like when the Nick Jonas photos came out and he broke the internet part one, and then Kim Kardashian came around to do it again, but when Nick did it the first time, the number of people who tweeted me being like, is everything okay? Are you going to make it? Do you need water? Do you need a towel or a fan to fan yourself with? It's like the concern that I feel from my fans about these kind of issues is actually really touching, to be honest.
It's funny to see Nick the way he is now, because when I first met these guys, I mean, they were under our same management years ago, so I think he was maybe 10 or 11. When he was going through
unsettling.
that. Yeah. So, I always looked at them as these little kids.
Right.
And now to see him as this kind of like jacked, like, okay, it's a little weird.
I hear on this new TV show he's just like having sex all the time.
Yeah.
You know, so you're like, oh yeah.
And I think he's bisexual on this show, right? Or is that just a rumor? I don't know.
I mean, there's
I think the gays really want him to be bisexual.
Well, he's taking that gay market and running with it.
Yes, he is.
They love him.
There, a whole Out magazine spread was pretty like, you know, the whole black and white looking, you know, covered in dirt and glistening with oil.
You really do love Nick Jonas.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a professional and will play it very cool. I've never actually met him officially, and when I meet him, I'm gonna have to be like, hey, so I'm hoping that he doesn't know about any of the blasphemous things that I say about the things that I would do to him on the internet. I'm sure he already does.
Probably.
Yeah. I want to be there for the meeting, though.
I have met Joe a couple times. He's the best, and I like want to be friends with Joe, and that's like great.
Cool.
It's just I kind of disassociate the two of them. I just like
they are different. They're very
sexually
different.
harass Nick on the internet, and then I'm like, Joe, you want to go get a drink?
Yeah, you were gonna be besties, and I'm going to do your brother.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
except for his, isn't he dating like Miss World or something? That's like
Miss Universe.
Miss
Universe, yeah.
If you're gonna date anybody, like how dare you?
Right.
You know, that's like that is actual diss. Because I'm sitting here being like, okay, I get it, but still, like at least let the girl think that she has a chance.
Yeah, they lived in my building in New York.
Yeah.
So we'd run into them in the lobby a lot. Yeah.
Lance, you have all these connections. You used to have the same manager.
Wow.
You haven't been hooking me up.
Oh, and we lived
at all.
The house I lived in
their house,
2
too.
houses ago was their house right before we moved in.
Yeah.
You guys?
Yeah.
And you're just telling me this
We
now?
have a Jonas connection. So do you know my favorite Jonas though? The bonus Jonas.
The bonus Jonas. Frankie is the cutest little doodle. We do love Frankies on the show.
Yeah.
So it's just like Frankie's all around. He's a pretty cute little doodle. Although I haven't seen photos of him now. It like that would be that's for me the way you feel about Nick would be the way I would feel about seeing a grown up photo of Frankie.
Little strange.
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I
Being
hope I
all
never
hot,
see a photo of him ever again.
shirtless.
I can't. Yeah, it makes me nervous.
It's weird. I mean, because I've been doing this for a while. I have. And, there's so many people that I meet at such a young age. And I remember one like Hayden Panettiere. When I first met her, we did this IMAX film, and she came to that, and she was such a little girl, like maybe 12 or something. And she drew me a little picture, a little fan picture, which I think is so sweet. And now to see her like all grown up and pregnant and,
the whole thing. She's an adult now.
Yeah, total adult. It's so funny to see that. Crazy. Betty, thank you so much again for being here. I can't wait to see you at the New Now Next Awards. It airs this Friday on Logo, so people, please watch that and follow her at Betty Who on Twitter. And then I think your Instagram is I am Betty Who.
It is, yes.
There you go. And of course, we're going to be tagging you all over the place during the show. So you can find it through all of our social media outlets too. All right. Have a safe trip back to wherever you're going
Thank you
now.
so much.
And I can't wait to see you tomorrow. It's going to be so much fun.
Oh my God, we are going to have the best time ever.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you guys later.
Sweet. All right, guys, let's take a little break. When we come back, more Zach Rance for you, and we'll get to more of your questions right after this.
Tastes like Dirty Pop with Lance Bass on Sirius XM Out Q.
I'm Nick Soboleski, a Select Quote agent with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a $300,000 group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and can't take it with him. Well, I impartially shopped the highly rated term life insurance companies we represent and found Ray, who is 41 and takes medication to control his cholesterol, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $23 a month. That's almost twice the coverage for less than half of what he had paid. If SelectQuote hasn't shopped for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, call 1-800-335-8100. That's 1-800-335-8100. 1-800-335-8100. Or go to SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your price could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
I'm feeling good. Hey, while you're out holiday shopping at Walmart or Walgreens, here's a tip. Stop by the vitamin aisle and pick up a bottle of FlexSure Joint Relief Supplement today. Millions of us have joint aches and discomfort, especially with the colder weather. You feel it when you work out, go for a walk, or even shopping. FlexSure is way more efficient and effective than taking a glucosamine supplement. You'll feel the results in just days. Right now, get FlexSure at Walmart and Walgreens nationwide with special low prices. Or buy at FlexSure.com and find a store near you.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. I'm not gay. I'm not asking you out. I'm not gay. I didn't think you were gay.
What?
I do now.
Oh, no, she did not.
Hey guys, it's Jorge here now here with a look at what's trending. Now, as part of app culture or just hookup culture in general, it's very common to see people ask if you're clean. Now, whether or not you agree with this terminology, it essentially is their way of asking if you're infected with HIV or any other STIs that they should be aware of. But HIV/AIDS activists and those who are in fact positive are taking it as a sign that they're dirty when they don't feel as though they are. So activists like Jack McEnroth have led this new campaign called We Are All Clean, in which they ask people to get in a shower and take a selfie to show that they are in fact clean. Now the process is you get in the shower and you take a selfie or a vine, and then you post the photo to social media with the caption, "Take the HIV shower selfie challenge to raise money for AIDS cure." Then you challenge 3 more people to participate, and then you yourself donate. I'm Jorge with your LQ60.
Stand by, have a ground, X-ray 1, ready to check, X-ray 1, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Dirty Pop with Lance Bass is about to take flight. Please prepare for liftoff.
Roger that.
Dirty Pop.
Welcome back to Dirty Pop, everybody. I'm your host, Lance Bass. I have Zach Rance with me, co-hosting the show with me, and then Turkey Turchin.
Yep.
We just had to say goodbye to Betty who killed it in the
Murdered
studio
it.
today.
So good.
She's amazing.
Wait till you see this performance on Friday on Logo, the New Now Next Awards. It's going to be something special. It really will. And I'm glad you're going to be there. It's going to be fun, Zach.
Thank you for inviting me. I can't wait.
Oh, you're going to be great, because the only person we've ever used on a red carpet is Frankie, which is very ironic that we're now going to have Zankie covering our red carpets.
I got to call him for some advice.
Yeah, well, look what it led to. He now hosted the AMA pre-show.
Yep, and he killed it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. All right, let's get to some more questions here, because these fans have been waiting so long to talk to you. So let's go over to Aaron from North Carolina. Aaron, you're on Dirty Pop with Zach Rance.
Zach, what's up, dude?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Pretty good. I got a question. How did the whole swag thing start? I saw you had tweeted it before, Big Brother. Was that like a typo, or was that on purpose?
That was not a typo at all. That's how I actually say the word. Also, I have too much swag where I need to add an extra letter.
No shit. That's what's up.
Yes.
Thank you, man. Can't wait to see you, BB17 Zankie All-Stars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Aaron sounds like he would be your long-lost brother.
Yes.
You have the same energy there. Melissa from New York, you're on with Zach Rance.
Hi, can you and Frankie have a Zankie live stream?
Yes.
Live stream? What's a live stream?
I don't know. Yeah, what do you want us to do on this live stream? What do you want us to do on this live stream? Just answer questions?
Just cuddle for an hour.
Questions and like play games with us and like talk to us together.
Of course. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. I'm here to please you.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, Melissa, there you go. All right, Victoria from New York, you're on with Zach Rance.
Hi.
Hey.
Zach, I love you.
I love you too. I promise.
Victoria, you got a question for him?
Yeah, where do you see yourself in a year or two from now, or where would you like to see yourself?
A year or two from now, I see myself doing laps on my 150-foot yacht.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a good...
Running laps on my yacht. That's where I
Is
see
that all?
myself a year from now. That's all that comes to my mind right now.
Sounds like a good life to me.
Yeah.
I just want to be invited on this yacht.
Oh, you're invited.
Okay, awesome.
Sweet. Thanks, Victoria, for calling. And then let's go over to Merla from Connecticut. You're on with Zach Rance. Merla, Connecticut.
Mirla.
Oh, hey, Merla.
Hi.
You got a question for Zach here?
Yeah.
What's the question?
My question is how Zach feels about all his Twitter support, like his fans making decorative icons.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it so much.
Oh wait,
it's so
this is
I don't even know how to what?
Wait, this is you?
Yeah, this is Zack Attack.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Hi. Wait.
Hi.
Wait, you know I made your Instagram icon?
You made my Instagram icon? Thank you.
Yeah, the Swaggle one. Yeah.
Oh, you're the best. You're the best.
I love you
All right, Merla. Thanks for calling in and speaking to Zach.
I love you too.
Let's get over to Susan from California. Susan, you're on.
I'm a huge Zankie fan, and I just wanted to find out, Zach, have you had a chance to see the videos regarding the hitmen and how they set you and Frankie up to separate you or get either of you evicted? And
No, I have not seen those videos.
Oh, okay. And specifically, when Nicole was talking to you in the room privately, telling you that Frankie was saying a lot of bad things about you and making fun of you, those were complete lies. Have you seen that
Don't tell
also?
me that. Ugh. No, I have not seen that.
That was
this
all
is
complete
this is
lies.
completely new information to me.
Yeah, she.
Is it really?
hated-
Yeah, no, it really is. It really is completely new information.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea about that.
Yeah,
Oh my God, I would be
took you
studying every little
separately
thing
into
about
a room, and she was just lying and saying.
I am so
That
gullible.
And then after that, I told you never Frankie because you thought he was making fun of you, and he never did.
Aw. Thank
See, you like him a little even more now,
Yeah, I do.
don't you?
I do.
All right, thanks for calling in. Lisa from California, what's your question for Zach Rance?
Okay, hi, this is Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Okay, oh my God, please don't hang up on me because I'm okay. Sorry, I'm freaking out.
It's okay.
Oh,
This is
okay,
a great forum to
wait.
freak out.
Just breathe.
Okay, Zach. First, I have to say, I called you on 940 Wins. Do you remember me?
Not specifically. No,
Wait,
sorry.
I called and I freaked out, and you were like, "She blew it."
Oh.
She blew it.
Don't blow it again. What's your question?
My question is, have you seen our Christmas icons? I know.
Yes, I have. I have seen the Christmas icons. I love them. I love them. Keep it going. More people. No, it's amazing. Thank you so much.
Nice. Thanks,
Thank
Lisa,
you.
for calling in. You just started Instagram just right after Big Brother, right?
No, I had one before Big
You
Brother.
had one,
Yeah.
but I mean, it jumped. You have what, 400,000 followers right now?
453,000.
Holy moly!
That is a lot, right?
That
You
is
have-
a huge
You have
number.
like
Are
3
you
times
kidding?
as much as Lance.
Yeah.
No way.
I'm just trying to get to 200,000 by Christmas.
Yeah.
That's my goal. I'm at
94.
194. So 6,000 of your fans need to follow me right now so I can have a good Christmas. Yeah, I mean, my fans have gotten a little older. They're not on Instagram and Twitter anymore, but
I'm still a fan of you.
Oh, thanks.
I always will be.
Oh, Zach, you're the
sweet.
best. You really are. Let's get to more of your phone calls here. Jessica from Vancouver, you're on with Zach Rance.
Hi, Zach.
Hey.
I was wondering, since you started your new YouTube channel, are you planning on uploading any new videos soon? And are you going
Yep,
to plan on doing any
Yeah, my
collaborations
first-
with any YouTubers?
Of course, I'm going to do collaborations. What kind of question is that, Rose? But yeah, my first video is going to be me naked dancing to Santa. Tell me, are you really there? Nailed it. Yeah, that's going to be my first video.
Yes.
I'm the one who sent you some ideas a couple weeks ago, so I was just
Oh, she wants to be your producer. There you go. All right, thanks for
You're
calling
hired.
in. Jennifer from California, what you got for Zach?
Oh my God, I'm like shaking right now. Okay, huge Zankie fan. Zach, I love
Okay. I love you too.
you. How does it feel to know that you're like the epitome of what like the human race should be like? Because like you're just like
stop it.
you're so,
Go on.
Stop.
No, truly, you are, dude. Come on, Rose.
All right, let's not go that far. Come
Yeah,
on. Now.
come
on.
on.
Let's be
Come
real here.
on.
Come on.
But thank you. I appreciate that.
You went into that house, and the relationship between you and Frankie was like so real and genuine, and you were so accepting of him as a person, not of his sexuality, but as him as a person. And like you made the world fall in love with that. And if I'm telling you, if the whole world was like you, there would be a lot less hate, and it would be a better.
Thank you.
I will agree with you.
Yeah,
on
I
that
don't
one for sure.
tolerate any hate whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very sweet. That is nice. And like I said before, I think it's this younger generation that just doesn't give a shit. And you know, it's like the older generations that made it such a divide to hate LGBT. But it's people like you that really are kind of making it in the forefront. It's like, it's cool to be friends with the gays.
It is
Come
cool.
on,
Why
yeah.
wouldn't it be
Yeah.
cool?
Let's get to more of these hashtag Lance Ask questions. Flaminga at Da Flaminga says, Zach, when are you moving to the concrete jungle where dreams are made of?
Soon.
So
Very
you
soon.
think it will be New York?
I don't know. Either New York or LA.
You would be great at, well,
It's
I
too
don't know.
cold in New York.
It is
I really
cold.
want to move to LA, but we'll see where my opportunities lie.
I think you would be best suited in LA.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too.
And there's more opportunities for you. And
true.
yeah, you can.
LA it is, Lance. LA it is.
LA sold.
It's decided.
Done.
It's decided. And, you'll always have a place to stay in New York with Frankie when you go and visit. So there you go. Grande Rose 24.
Love the Twitter handle.
Zach, do you plan on auditioning for more TV roles? If so,
yes, Rose.
What's your dream role to play?
My dream role to play? There's too many. There's way too many dream roles that I would play. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you like action? Do you like comedy?
I love romance.
Romance
and drama.
Okay. A little romantic comedy between Zach Rance and Jennifer Lopez. Wedding Planner 2.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah. All right. Tess, I think this is. When is Sawagu? Did I say it right?
Sawagu.
I said it kind of right.
Yeah. Oh, you nailed it.
When is it dropping? I'm anxious to hear the whole thing now.
It's dropping soon. I haven't officially picked a date that it's coming out on iTunes. But I will let you guys know, I promise.
All right. Sweet. And a little side note, Frankie's going to be in my music video.
No.
Yeah. See, if I would have met you earlier, I would have shoved you in there with them.
That's okay. I'll watch it on repeat.
Yeah, you will. Over and over again. All right, so Harvey at Harvey DeMira, please, Lance, Zach loves you. Take some time to talk to him without mics before the interview. Make him feel at ease, okay? We did that, right?
Yeah, of course we did that.
We got you. And I feel like you're way more at ease right now.
I am way more at ease. I was definitely fanboying as soon as you got here.
And let's see, Derek asks, what's your favorite Zankie moment?
My favorite Zankie moment? Gosh, there's too many. I don't want to pick a specific one because there's just way too many.
Yeah. Ashley wants to know, what stopped you and Frankie from taking things to the next level in the BB house? I don't know what she means by the next level.
Yeah, you have to clarify next level. I can't answer that question.
There's a lot of levels to go there, so you're going to have to skip that one. Let's get over to, let's go with Hannah from Indiana.
Oh my God. Okay. I want to ask Zach if he plans on filming videos with Frankie on his YouTube channel.
Yes, Rose. Clearly. Duh.
Could you imagine you not doing a collaboration with Frankie?
That would be illegal. If I don't put out a video of Frankie and I should just go to jail.
It's true.
All right. Let's get over to, Channing Tatum from Pennsylvania. Tatum, you're on with Zach Rance.
Hi. Okay, first off, I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. Are you gonna make any more merchandise like that we can buy?
Yeah. What do you want?
Coffee mug.
Anything.
Okay.
But
I got you.
Appreciate if you take the emoji that you had as your old icon and put it on a shirt.
Yeah. All right. Maybe I'll do that.
It's a good idea. Good idea.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
I love you too.
Thanks for calling
Channing
in, Tatum.
sounds way different over the radio.
Yeah, he's got more of a feminine voice when he calls in. Yeah, it's crazy. He listens to the show every day. It's nice. Big birth fan. So there you go. Isn't it weird though to think that people want you to sell them something of yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to sell stuff and sell myself my entire life, and now people are begging for it.
Yeah,
so I don't even know how to react.
Sell.
Yeah.
To sell anything.
Well, right now I need a car, and I want to drive a Toyota Prius because they're so economically efficient.
I like that about you.
Yeah,
it's true.
So, if I sell enough T-shirts, I'll buy one.
Oh, sell enough T-shirts, you can do the all-electric Tesla.
That's a lot of T-shirts.
That's a lot of money, though.
Well, you know what? I think you can do it.
I think so. Thank you, Lance.
Julie Chen, tell me about her, because I'm
She's
kind
amazing.
of obsessed.
Julie Chen, yeah, I'm obsessed too. Julie Chen is amazing. She's so sweet, so beautiful in the flesh. I mean, she's great. I love her. She's amazing.
I know. What was the first thing that you had to ask her when you saw Julie for the first time?
What did I ask her? I was too nervous to speak to her. I didn't know what to say.
Because the first time you saw her was when you got evicted, right?
Well, actually, the first time I saw her was when I walked into the house.
Oh,
we all took like a selfie together. It was awesome.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, so I didn't really get any one-on-one time with her except for when I got evicted. But she's so sweet. Yeah, she really is.
Casey from Texas, you're on with Zach Rance.
Oh my gosh, hi. I just wanted to know why you didn't get a question to ask, or why you didn't get ask a question for the final two.
Oh, because I had a question for Victoria. Oh, I'm so happy you asked this. I had a question for Victoria. And my question went something like this. So, Victoria, this question is very relevant in your case, or irrelevant. How do you spell alliance? That was my question for Victoria, but Victoria was not a part of the final two, so I did not get to ask a question, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you didn't get to ask a question.
You're welcome.
Thanks for that, Casey.
Yeah, thanks for asking. That was a great question.
That's a good question. What is the question that you wish people would ask you that they haven't yet?
I think I've been asked every single question. Yeah.
Is there something that people don't know about you?
If they don't know by now, you can buy my t-shirt at teespring.com/rancypants. If you didn't know, teespring.com/rancypants.
I mean, you really took advantage of, the biggest show on CBS to really put Rancy Pants out there.
Yeah, it's so funny because I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a poem. And I was like, hey, why don't I throw in my Instagram and Twitter handle? And it ended up being the best marketing strategy I have ever came up with in my entire life.
For sure.
And then I didn't even think about spelling it out because there was going to be thousands of accounts, but I don't know why I said it, RANCEYPANTS, and that was even the smarter thing that I did because then there were, the fake accounts were irrelevant at that point.
Oh, that's so great. All right, let's get to Sarah from Michigan. You're on Dirty Pop.
What was your favorite competition from this season?
My favorite competition was without a doubt OTEV.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
And explain what that one was for the ones that didn't watch Big Brother.
Oh, if they didn't watch, that was the one with the huge penguin where I was on the block and, you had to find the drinks and yada, yada. It's a very iconic competition in Big Brother. They have it every single year. And OTEV is always really funny. He was actually cursing at us. And I had to tell that Fruit Loop dingus, bust a fooligan, no cursing because my 10-year-old brother watched this show. And I don't think my parents would be too happy with that.
Yeah. I like your relationship with your brother.
Oh, thank you.
It's very, very sweet.
He means the world to me. I love him more than anyone in the world.
I mean, it's kind of reminiscent of you and Frankie. I mean, it's just like this bond, like a brotherly bond.
Yeah. Yep.
What's your typical day like?
Typical day. There's no typical day anymore.
No.
My typical day before Big Brother was like go to the golf course, work out, go in the pool, yada yada, hang out with my friends, chill with my brother. But now there's no typical day. It's I wake up and I got something going on, and if I don't have something going on, then I still have stuff going on. I'm either always on the phone or checking my emails, and and there's no typical day. I'm all over the place.
Well, when you were in school, what did you think you wanted to be when you grew up?
I had no idea. As far as when I was, in grade school, I just wanted to be, extremely rich. I don't know what I wanted to do. Then when I got to college, it was, okay, I'll be an accountant. And then, that class is too hard. No, now I'm going to be a financial advisor. And then finance was too hard. And then I was like, you know what? No, I really like marketing. I'll be a marketing major. And then I was like, I don't really like marketing.
I did
and
the
then,
same thing.
Right? It happens to everyone. It happens to everyone.
Yeah.
I ended up falling into the College of Business, specifically in economics. And I really liked economics because, it was a lot of graphs and the tests were just like writing a long essay, and not a lot of math involved, but, still very, math-like.
Hated economics.
I know this one has a degree from Georgetown in finance and
really
not used it at all.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Good for you.
Never.
But he's an artist.
Now I
But he's an
paint.
artist.
So I used it well.
Yeah. Well, you make a lot more painting than you probably would with this finance degree.
Yeah. And I'm not using my degree either right now, so.
High five.
Does anyone really? I mean, I feel like...
like lawyers and doctors.
Well, yeah, I guess if you go into that
It's all about
category.
grad school these days,
It is.
You have to go to grad school,
true.
A bachelor's is not enough education these days,
not.
Zach, there's a children's cancer charity that's really important to you.
Yeah.
And I want you to talk a little bit
There's
about that.
this local family, they live about 10, 15 minutes away from me. They have two twin daughters, Samantha and Ashley. They're 4 years old, and they have a very rare form of leukemia. And I'm helping raise money. Right now, we've raised over $65,000.
Oh, wow.
Our goal is $100,000.
That's great.
So far, we've raised a lot of money, and then we have another event on December 21st. In South Florida, and we're going to be presenting a big check to the family. And
can anyone go to that event?
Yeah, of course.
How do they get to go there?
I will post on Twitter all the information, and if you want to come, you're more than welcome to join.
Nice. It's the Housel twins.
Yep.
Housel twins. Oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah. It's honestly, it's the least I could do. It's like, why not? I want to help people, and this is a great start. It's so funny. As soon as I got out the Big Brother house, I was changing my bio on Instagram, and I put in there future philanthropist because I want to be a philanthropist. I don't have the resources right now, but obviously that was something I really wanted to do. And when I had the opportunity to help these two girls, I took full advantage, and I started selling follows on Twitter, and I raised over $11,000 in 2 hours by just following people on Twitter.
Really?
So it's like, it's amazing. The power of social media. And
I know, and now you have a huge voice on social media, so to use that for good is it's very nice. Good for you, Zach.
Thank you.
Let's get back to some phone calls right now. Jennifer from Kansas, you're on Dirty Pop.
Oh my God. I love you both. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, I got included in that one. Yeah.
We love you too.
Unless she still thinks all of
honestly
Zankies
love
here.
you
But
so much, Zach. Lance, you are amazing. You are a queen. Oh my fucking God. Okay, sorry. Zach, what was your favorite thing that Frankie has done for you as a friend outside of the house?
Definitely. I mean, so far, taking me to his opening night, that was amazing. But him and I are going to Africa, so that will, without a doubt, blow everything out of the water. I'm super excited.
You've never been to Africa, right?
I've never been to Africa. and this is a great reason to go to Africa. So I'm super excited.
That's great.
Frankie's a great friend. He really is. He's so nice. He's so sweet and genuine. And, you know, I'm blessed and extremely happy that I got the opportunity to meet him, and we got so close.
Yeah. Thanks, Jennifer, for calling in. It is, I mean, I'm telling you, right when we started watching Big Brother, I never would have thought that y'all would get along. And especially because, you know, you're very vocal coming in, and you even made a comment like, oh, well, you're the gay one or something like that. You know, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a bad situation here. But you didn't turn out anything like we all thought for the very first show.
Yeah, I mean, prior going into the Big Brother house, you know, the interviews and the yada yada, I was playing up a character. You know what I mean? I was exaggerating my personality. For sure. Because that's how I got on the show in the first place, you know? And, you know, when you get into the house, everything changes, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think I would be really good at this game. In fact, we've played Big Brother on there's a company in LA that throws any kind of reality show
game
competition within a weekend. And so we did it like 2 years ago. So much fun. Oh, actually, in the Nick Jonas house that we lived in.
We had Dan Giesling fly in to play with us.
What? Yeah, Dan Giesling came in with his wife and played. He was in my alliance until I kicked him out at the very end. I was the only person to get Dan Giesling out of a Big Brother house, an unofficial Big Brother house. But
I mean, it was intense. It was all like
crazy.
3 days, but it was exhausting.
Felt, and we asked Dan, like, does this feel real at all? And he goes, this feels so real, like the real thing. So we had such a good time.
That's awesome.
We're going to put another one together, and we got to get you and Frankie.
Oh my gosh, please. Yes.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to like rent a house in Palm Springs and do a whole weekend, and we do a whole season of Big Brother in 3 days.
You're getting me too excited right now.
It's so much fun.
So much fun.
And your heart's racing the whole time. Like, oh my God. Oh my God.
I could never actually be on Big Brother. It was just the most stressful thing. I was like, someone just vote me out already. I can't do this. I just want to sit and just watch.
And the one that got really into it, Jamie Lynn Sigler.
Oh my God.
She played with us, and you know, she was in my alliance, so it was me, Dan, and Jamie. And I did this one competition where I had to go to solitary confinement.
I sent you there.
Yeah, and so I was in there for about 2 hours or something. I came back, my alliance was done. I don't know what had happened. I know she was being walked on a leash for a good hour when I came out.
I had to walk her. I did that to her. And I put you in
solitary
there, and then I put her. She had to be walked on a leash.
Well, it messed up her whole thing.
The button. Yeah.
But it got me to 4th place, so
true.
It kind of worked, but he ruined my alliance. Yeah, and I didn't trust Dan at all. I'm like, I gotta be in your alliance, and then I gotta stab you in the back towards the end.
And Jamie couldn't, and she couldn't speak.
And she couldn't speak and tell me what went on. Yeah. So much fun. All right, we got to do that, and you know, this time we should film a lot of it so we can like edit it together for everyone to see.
Oh yeah, we need a camera crew.
Yeah. Oh, it's so much fun. All right, guys, let's take a break. When we come back, we're gonna do more of your questions. I see you on the lines, peeps. So hang on, we'll get to you right after this.
This Dirty Pop label may not be removed under penalty of law. Proceed with caution.
Is the IRS breathing down your neck? Are you stressed out and don't know where to turn because all you hear are those gimmicky, oh no, it's the end of the world commercials? Well, you're not alone. But the good news is that there is no need to worry any longer. There is a company out there, Community Tax, who has been fixing tax problems every day for years for thousands of clients just like you. No problem is too big or too scary for their tax professionals to tackle. At Community Tax, there are no gimmicks or false promises. And best of all, you won't pay any large upfront fees. Their tax experts know all the ins and outs of the IRS. And if you qualify to save thousands, they will get it done, just like they have for thousands of other individuals and businesses over the years. Call Community Tax now for a free consultation at 800-319-8270. That's 800-319-8270. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Fix your tax problem once and for all by calling 800-319-8270. That's 800-319-8270.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Always drink responsibly and never drink and drive.
Look, I enjoy a beer or glass of wine as much as the next guy. But recently, my doctor told me that even a few drinks over time can damage your liver. And that toxic feeling the morning after isn't much fun either. Then a friend recommended I try this new product called Blue Satin. Said it was designed to help your liver and body process alcohol and other things better, and it can really make a difference. So now I take Blue Satin to help protect my liver and body, because I intend to celebrate with family and friends for many years to come.
Choose the smarter way to enjoy life and live responsibly with Blue Satin. Scientifically designed liver and body support. Call now and find out how to get your free month supply of Blue Satin. Call 800-733-3408. That's 800-733-3408. 800-733-3408. This is a limited time offer, so call now. 800-733-3408.
Hi, I'm Linda from OilBoomUSA.com. Accredited investors with a net worth over $1 million can now buy an oil well right here in the U.S. with up to an 85% tax write-off this year. That's right, 85%. Learn more at OilBoomUSA.com or call 888-363-BOOM. That's 888-363-BOOM. Your own oil well. OilBoomUSA.com. 888-363-BOOM.
You're listening to Dirty Pop with Lance Bass on Sirius XM LQ.
The sounds of the season are playing commercial-free on SiriusXM Holiday Traditions.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Holly.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
And tomorrow, we're unwrapping even more channels. Country Christmas on Channel 58.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
And Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Streaming online and on the SiriusXM app. More to come as the season unfolds. SiriusXM.com/holiday. Whether it's a few bars, a few swings, or even a few miles, never underestimate the importance of a good warm-up. Cadillac certified pre-owned vehicles, now backed by an exceptional bumper-to-bumper warranty, an extension of our new vehicle warranty for up to 6 years or 70,000 miles. Covering more of your vehicle than BMW, Mercedes, and Lexus. The first few miles were just a warm-up. Test drive a certified pre-owned Cadillac today. 6 years or 70,000 miles from original in-service date, whichever comes first. See dealer for limited warranty details. Qualified buyers can get 0.9% APR financing on all Cadillac certified pre-owned models. Length of contract limited. Take delivery by 1/5/15. Not available with some other offers. Some customers will not qualify. See dealer for details.
Sonos lets you access dozens of music services, radio stations, and your digital music library, and stream them wirelessly into every room of your home, all in immersive, crystal clear sound. But before you do that, think of the ways music will transform your home. Blues in your bedroom, dance hall in your den, indie rock in your indoor pool, jazz in your... All right, this isn't working, but you get the point. Bring your world of music to any room of your home. Visit Sonos.com to learn more. Sonos, the wireless hi-fi system.
This program goes well with your white earbuds. It's Dirty Pop with Lance Bass on Sirius XM LQ.
I'm your host, Lance Bass. I got Zach Rance with me. I got Turkey Turchin.
Yeah.
And, okay, let's get some more questions here. Because
let's do it.
Your fans, I mean, these phone lines are just blowing up this whole entire show. So let's get over to, let's see. Oh, Sally from West Africa. You're on with Dirty, Zach Rance. On Dirty
West Africa?
Hi, Zach.
Hi, Sally.
I don't have a question. I just wanted to say that I love you and I will support you in anything that you do.
Thank you so much. That means so much to me. I appreciate that. It's fans like you that I really love, you know?
Did you buy a t-shirt?
Oh, she hung up.
Oh, come on.
How is he supposed to get his Prius?
But she did want to ask a question. How are you celebrating the holidays coming up?
Ooh, I don't know how I'm celebrating the holidays. Definitely with my family.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm going to celebrate the holidays.
Wait, are you Jewish, Christian?
I am Jewish.
You're Jewish.
I celebrate Hanukkah, and I do not celebrate Christmas. For everyone that asks me, I do not celebrate Christmas.
See,
like
I
this,
am Jewish,
this Jew over here.
but I celebrate Christmas and not really
I would
Hanukkah.
love to celebrate Christmas. I mean, obviously, I would go to my friends' houses on Christmas Day, hang out, watch them open presents, drink eggnog, yada, yada. But,
But no
I am
Christmas
Jewish.
presents for you?
No, I don't get Christmas presents. We don't have a Christmas tree.
See, I grew up with a Christmas tree. The family at large would only give Christmas gifts, but we're 100% Jewish.
Well, because you wanted the presents.
Yeah, but I mean Hanukkah, you get presents too. I mean,
Yeah, but they're
more.
kind of like little ones, right?
It depends.
You know, Christmas is so much fun though, and it makes you happy. You know, I love singing. I was literally jamming out to "Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays" right before you walked in here. That is my all-time favorite song. So I love Christmas.
The songs are way better.
Yeah,
You need to step up
it
the
is fun.
Hanukkah
I mean,
game.
I put on my Christmas music as soon as they start playing it here on Sirius XM. I'm like, that's my station, channel 73 or whatever it is. It's good. It's good. All right, let's get over to is it? I don't know how you say this, but PA maybe from South Carolina, PA.
Hi, it's Taya.
Oh, Paya. Sorry, Paya.
What's up, Paya?
Hey, Zach, I love you. And do you plan on getting any tattoos?
Yeah, I'm getting a huge kangaroo tatted on my face actually when I leave here.
That's special.
Yeah, because my fandom is called officially Zackaroos. You're a Zackaroo if you're part of the Zackaroo fandom. So yeah, I'm gonna get a tattoo of a kangaroo on my face.
All right, I like it. Betty Who would love that. All right, let's get over to Stephanie from Montreal. Stephanie, comment allez-vous?
Ça va bien, et toi?
Ah,
oui, oui.
Very good. Very, very good. What's your question for Zach Rance?
Hi, Zach.
Hey.
My question is, do you still speak to Donnie?
Yeah, I do still speak to Donnie. Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well. Donnie's a great guy, and him and I got really close in the jury house, and I do still talk to Donnie. I still keep in contact with Donnie, Caleb, Cody, and Frankie are the the four people I really keep in touch with. Obviously Derek as well, but Derek is extremely busy also. But yeah, I do keep in touch with Donnie. He's a great guy.
Donnie seems so sweet.
He is
and
very
he's definitely
sweet.
someone I would want
So
to be
sweet.
friends with.
Oh, yeah.
But a terrible Big Brother player.
You think Donnie was a bad Big Brother player?
You don't. He
had no social game.
No social
he had no
game.
social
And
game.
you have-
He went to sleep at 12 o'clock every night. What are you doing, man?
the thing.
All the game talk happens after 3 a.m.
Yeah, and he was just trying to be the sweet guy and really work the America votes too.
Yeah,
It's like I'm a
Hey,
sweet guy.
he
I'm
won
a sweet
fan
guy.
favorite.
Yeah, he did for a reason.
Yep.
He worked.
He
that
deserved
angle.
it. He deserved
He
it.
might have gone on the show thinking, "Look, I'm not going to win this, but if I can get that, fan vote, I can win some money off this thing." So maybe, and good for him.
And Team America won money off that too.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that too.
Yeah, forgot about that.
How much did Derek win as a total at the end?
$575,000.
That's a record,
He
I'm
should
sure.
buy me a fucking Prius,
Right? Or your yacht. I mean, come on.
No, my yacht's gonna be way more.
Oh,
than
okay.
that.
Way more.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
yeah,
gonna
my
have
yacht
a
is gonna
big
be
yacht.
like a lot more than that.
Okay, good to know. Let's see. We're not going to do that because we know you're going back to New York. Okay, Lana from Florida. What's your question?
Hi, Zach. I'm part of the elusive Zach squad, which sounds way less dorky than what it really is. But
Okay, I love you.
drink. Thanks. I want to know what your drink of choice is. Like, you get to drink anything in the whole world for the rest of your life. What is it?
Either Yoo-hoo or orange juice. I love apple juice. I love apple juice as well too, though. I love apple juice. Eggnog is really good. I couldn't. Water. I would stick with water.
Water's good.
Water's amazing.
Sugar kills you.
It's very refreshing.
Sugar kills. All right. Thanks, Lana, for calling in. All right, let's get over to, who is this? I can't read it. Alexa from Michigan. You're on with Zach Rance.
What up, Alexa?
Hi, Zach.
I love the name
Oh my
Alexa.
gosh, I'm like crying. Okay, so I have a question. Who is your favorite past female house guest?
Brittany Hayes.
I
Brittany
love
Hayes.
her.
She's great.
Brittany,
I love her
so much.
Yeah, she's amazing.
We got to know her when we first started this show.
Oh, really?
She was one of my peanuts, my first peanuts, and sweet
Yeah,
girl.
she's so sweet.
Yeah, and and right when she got pregnant and everything at that time, is
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, she's a great girl.
Thank you. I
Thanks for
love you.
calling.
Yeah, that was a good question. I love you too.
Mm-hmm. Who was your favorite female house guest this season? Victoria?
I don't know. Nicole.
Oh, yeah, Nicole.
Nicole for sure.
Oh, yeah, she was cool. I like Nicole.
Nicole's great. She was so sweet.
I do.
Cute.
I love Nicole. I just
So
felt so
cute.
bad when she got back in the house, and then Derek, she called Derek out and like, "You're like Dan Geese," and he's like, "Gotta go.
Yep.
You gotta go."
Yep.
Yeah.
So not Victoria?
Victoria's the worst. No, I love you, Victoria.
She's sweet, but not a great player.
But kind
at
of the
game.
worst.
Yeah. But you got to have
She's
those
sweet, though.
players
Yeah.
in Big Brother in order to, advance yourself. And you need those floaters.
Yep.
We always make fun of the floaters, but that's as a contestant, you love it when they're in there because they're not going to win and you can use them.
Yep.
Yeah. Now you grew up here in Florida, in a pretty wealthy community.
Yeah.
Right. Wait, what do your parents do? I don't even know that.
My mom is a financial advisor, and I don't know what my dad's doing right now. My dad's chilling.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She playing golf with you?
Yeah.
What got you into golf so much?
Well, I grew up in Palm Beach Gardens.
Yeah.
There's all you do is play golf and go to the beach. So, golf is really fun. Also, something that I tore my ACL. So I was like, all right, God's telling me stop playing football and lacrosse. You're meant to play golf. So, I really got into it after that, and that was the only sport I could really play. So
yeah, I'm a terrible putter. That's my
putting
thing.
is so hard.
I know.
It's so hard.
I can drive the shit out of a ball, but I cannot. My putting game is
We got to play some golf.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm in.
Maybe Justin come with us?
I would never take Justin because he hates it when I golf with him because
really?
I slow everything down. He's good. Like, he's really good.
Okay.
He's good at everything.
And he's just really competitive.
And he's very competitive, yeah. And I like driving the cart, I like having fun, having a few drinks. But when you play with people that are very serious, it's hard to have fun.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Zach, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. I had a great time.
I can't wait to see what you get us on the red carpet
Yes.
tomorrow.
Oh my God.
You got to do some studying tonight. I mean, you got some
do.
Nick Jonas, Jessie J.
Oh
I mean,
my
you got some big celebs coming on the carpet tomorrow. Wow. And we'll air that on Friday because that'll be our Friday show that the new Now Next Awards will air on Logo that night. So we'll probably air that on Friday.
Oh my gosh. I got to get a haircut.
But until then, tell your fans something special about them. What would you like to say to them?
You know what? To all my fans, way to put me on the spot like this, Lance. I love everyone. Everyone is so supportive and everyone is so positive, and everyone just, I went on the show and I was myself. I wasn't trying to be anyone else except myself. And I'm very happy that people love me for who I am and for my personality. That's why people love me, because of my personality, So I just want to say thank you to everyone that is supporting me. And I hope that I, make you guys proud.
And you do.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Now,
More to come.
You've handled it very, very well. I was saying, during the break, I was like, a lot of people that, go through experience like that, they kind of go out of sight, out of mind, and they kind of blow that opportunity. You've taken it by the balls and doing something great with it. And, and I definitely commend you for that. So
thank you.
Congratulations on everything. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to the show.
Yeah.
And we'll have more all week long here in Miami, Florida. Zach, you're more than welcome to come with me.
Oh, I'm
anytime
coming.
this week. I mean, you can come co-host all week if you'd like.
Perfect.
And then, of course, tomorrow, I can't wait to see what happens on this red carpet.
It's going to be awesome.
Lance, we're going to post a Snapchat after this. Everyone look at my Snapchat. Lance and I are going to sing a song.
All right. I do not have a Snapchat, but that'll be fine.
You got to get Snapchat,
I haven't graduated to that yet. I don't know. I feel like I'm so old for some reason that I don't have Snapchat.
Oh, get out of here. You're like what, like 28?
Yeah, exactly, 28.
Plus 7.
Yeah, but my Instagram's blowing up right now. I like it more than Twitter. I know you like Twitter more than Instagram.
Yeah, I like Twitter better.
I like pictures.
I used to like Instagram better, but now I like Twitter.
No, I like it. All right, guys, that's all the show I have for you. Don't drink and drive. Be good to each other, and we'll see you live from Miami, Florida tomorrow. Thank you, Zach Rance.
Ayo.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Lance. Love you.